Big 7.
And welcome everybody to Daytona International Speedway for the running of the 9th annual ASCA 500. We've been waiting a few months for this one after an incredible end to Season 8 between Aiden Walker and a heartbreak by AJ Hyder. We're back for it all over again. Another 20-race dash to the side champion, and it all starts in our biggest event, the ASCA 500. But I am not alone, no at all. We have the one, the only, once again, Armani DePaul joining me here tonight. Armani, how you doing?
So, I'm currently texting my I guess, pseudo-teammate, Kaden Mobley-Kelly, because I remember he informed me that this race would be presented by the Daytona Beach Sheriff's Office, and he paid a pretty penny to do so. So, I'm about to... I'm texting him right now saying that...
Where'd you get the money for that?
Listen. We found a way.
Well, I'm not really liking that. It doesn't sound too... I'm going to be real with you, King. I don't think that's too legal, but we'll discuss that at a later date. But I'm not alone. We also have Levi Light back once again in the booth after he almost got suspended during the truck race. Hey, Levi, how are you doing?
I'm going to rock you on Friday.
Good. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing great. Other than the fact that the officiating in the truck series is absolutely awful, and I should
Hey! You suck!
You need to be quiet. But finally, we have a new addition to the booth. We've heard your prayers, we've heard your prayers, and we got ourselves a pit reporter, Connor Berkey from the Cup Series for last season's coming up to the booth with us here. Connor, how are you doing? Fantastic! Yes! Fantastic! And with that, we'll be welcoming you guys whenever these guys are available to join us here. We'll have a few other names, maybe Jacob Mitchell, maybe Paul Heiss here if we can find it. But with that being said, fellas, it's time to take a look at some of the action we got on the racetrack here tonight, because we have a lot of storylines, and I think the best way to start would be with this number 44 machine, that being AJ Hyder. Heartbreak at the end of last season, looking to go for a second title, and the one thing that stood in his way was bad internet. Bad internet cost him, that's the wrong thing. But last season, he had it all locked up until an internet issue, and that was what gave Aiden Walker the championship. He's coming in here tonight to prove any doubters wrong. What can we expect here from AJ Hyder here tonight? This is the one crown that he has yet to capture, that being an ASCA 500 triumph.
Well, so I'm going to explain to the viewers out there the ASCA 500 experience presented by AJ Hyder. So he'll start up front more than likely. He'll probably qualify pretty well. He'll run up front. Oh yeah, well, I wasn't, yeah, well, either way. So, like, he'll qualify pretty well. We'll see, obviously, when we look at the starting lineup. He'll run up front. He'll lead a lot of laps. You'll think, man, this guy's going to win the ASCA 500 finally. And then with just a few laps to go, all hopes, all dreams, everything Hyder's worked for to get the ASCA 500 will mean absolutely nothing. Because either he'll crash, his internet will suck, or he'll block the wrong line, or someone will get a run and just go by him. So what's going to happen is Hyder's going to look good, and bullshit's going to happen. He's going to lose the race. And that was the ASCA 500 presented by AJ Hyder. Now let me bring it over to my Truck Series rival, who is garbage, and I'm going to destroy him every week, Levi Light. Levi, take it away.
Fuck you.
Hi, I don't want to interrupt the party.
Oh god.
But Gavin Graham, please look at the board chat.
Sure.
But basically what you described was AJ Hyder's
It's working, okay? We're working on it. Training paints is like...
Oh, you have card numbers on. Hide your card numbers.
Oh, that would explain everything.
Reinstall.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the... Oh my god, thank you for the... Oh my god.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at this stream.
It's like, go!
How do you forget to turn that off?
Because I reinstalled iRacing so you guys wouldn't sound like robots. Remember that?
No.
Oh.
All right, well, while all the cars are gray, I do want to talk about AJ Hyder here for a minute, because AJ's coming in here tonight with a point to prove. Last season and over this offseason has been a big reset for him, and hopefully with my timing here, we're going to be able to see what we're talking about. But AJ Hyder, after losing the title, that was something that genuinely really hit him hard. This was by far the best season in ASCA history from a statistical standpoint. But not being able to operate when the lights were brightest, as one might say, is what cost him the championship. And over the offseason, stuff changed too. His esports organization, Outlier, they dropped him. Lost his sponsorship money that he was getting from running this series. And he decided that he was going to have a bit of a rebrand. Going from the Signature 24 he had been running since his debut season in Season 2 over 5 years ago. He's switching it up to the 44 machine, and when his sponsor with Outlier dropped, Circle K came in to pick up the pieces. Full-time partnership with Circle K from now till the end of the season. And he's looking to turn what was a horrible, horrible heartbreak into an incredible triumph by winning the one crown that he has yet to bestow on himself, that being the ASCA 500. He has had horrible luck, as Armani said, in the ASCA 500. During the first 6 seasons of ASCA, he only made 2 of them. He missed 4 of them, or 3 of them, I should say, during his original triumph on Roblox. And in the iRacing era, he has gotten a lot better, but during these main races, he's always ended up getting into trouble. He's looking to turn things around here tonight, and we'll see what he can do from pole position. Yes, he did get pole for this race during the duels last Monday, and he's looking to turn his season around. But that's not the only guy we're looking out for. Here's our defending champion, Aiden Walker. Remember, Aiden beat Hyder straight up only once, and that was at Portland. That win at Auto Club and his win at Homestead came at the misfortune of other people's pit strategies and other people's internet. Aiden Walker is looking to put on an even more dominant performance, even more deserving performance of a championship this season, trying to become the first driver since Chris Lilly back in Season 2 to go for back-to-back titles during his original 2 seasons. We'll see what they can do, but we have a lot more guys here tonight, don't we, guys? Hello, wake up.
Yep.
Levi, who are you looking out for here tonight?
Who am I looking out for here tonight? The one, the only, my African king, Miles Davis.
Oh, he's back.
Miles Davis is going to have the greatest season of all time. He's going to win 10 races. He's going to win this race. He's going to be the champion, and he's going to shout me out because he's the greatest black guy ever.
Well, it would help that if I could find him.
Don't tell me he's not here. He made
Where
the race.
even is he?
He made the race. He should be here.
Well, I'm not seeing him.
Oh no.
I think that you're full of shit.
No, he's here. He's here.
He's
Oh,
here.
really? Where is he? Where is he, huh?
The 33 car. He's not on track, but he's in the
Oh, he's
33
not on
car.
track. Well, I'll tell you someone that is on track. Coming down pit road right now, practicing his pit entry and completely butchering it. That's Logan Soley in the 19. Remember last season, he came back after having a bit of an absence during Season 7 on a part-time basis. He's looking to be a lot more committed this time around as he returns with Uprise Motorsports, the 2-time champion, trying to go for his first ASCA 500. And in the pit stall right in front of him is Chris Lilly. He's looking to go for a second title in this race after winning the first ever ASCA 500 nearly 6 years ago. But now we're going to be going not into qualifying, but into the race. We had our duels last week. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stream them due to some difficulties with our ticker, but we will present to you the starting lineup right about now. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the grid for tonight's running of the ASCA 500. It's going to be AJ Hyder on pole position. Let me get some music kicking right over here. It's going to be AJ Hyder on pole position here for the 9th annual ASCA 500. And River Page, watch out for this hot shot rookie. He is well renowned for his incredible prowess in other iRacing leagues. Watch out for him to put the money to AJ Hyder here tonight. The terrorist himself, Connor Trafari, starts in row 2 with Lars Chenoweth right alongside. Defending champion Aiden Walker starts in row 3 with Zeta Cortinez alongside. And then it's all-timer Hunter M. Collier and Corbin Collins starting on over in row 4. Moving on over to row 5, got Julian Dawkins Jr. and Connor Ballheis, the controller man, trying to make it happen at a super speedway. Moving on over here to row number 6, Aiden Smith, after a horrendous season 8, is looking to turn it around. I'll tell you what, though, he was in contention to win this race last season. Watch out for him. And Aiden Arevalo, the Talladega winner in season 7, starts alongside. As Levi said, watch out for Miles Davis. He's one of the more aggressive drivers in the series. He starts 13th. And Gabe Cazzola starts alongside. He had an incredible run at Atlanta last season. Then watch out for this name as well, Ethan Workman. He's another guy that is well known for his prowess in other racing leagues. He's coming to ASCA to show his worth. And Donald Stern starts alongside. Jason Samito starts 17th with Elijah Innes in 18th. And followed by Kaden Reif, who won in Michigan last season. And Wayne A. Kennedy going for another playoff berth. Then moving on over to outside the top 10 rows. We got Pratman Vijayakumar starting 21st. And Robert Eccleberry starting 22nd. Then we got Derek Shaver. Then Fidel Fabian, Daniel Botting, Anthony Sharps, Noah Herron, Landon Warren, Aiden Robertson, and Diego Roldan. And rounding out the rest of the field, it's going to be Bryce Benton, Clinton McDonald. Remember, Clinton won at Atlanta last season. Watch out for him to make a charge to the field. Then we got Chris Lilly, who won the Season 1 ASCA 500, along with Logan Sully. James Thurston had a horrendous dual session and had to use his waiver. Then Dimitri Munoz, Jeremy Lewis, the Season 2 ASCA 500 champion, starts all the way back at 37th. Followed by John Michael Dunning, Keola Hankins, and Garrett A. White round out the 40-car field here for tonight's race. And boys, I just listed off a whole lot of names. Who are you guys watching out for here tonight?
Well, I am watching. Now, the reason I am watching this man is not what you might think of, what you might call a good reason, but it's a reason nonetheless. If my good buddy and a fellow DBSO deputy, Jalen Lamar Lewis, is watching out there, those who know Mr. Jalen Lamar Lewis will know that he is basically I guess we could say cursed with this specific number. Everywhere he goes, this number follows him. This will be his number if he ever decides to be a driver, and because of that. That is why I'm going to go for AJ Hyder for the only reason of 44.
So fast.
Also, before I continue, Levi Life is garbage. I'm going to wreck him every race.
Oh my god. Well, I would look out for the leader of Al Qaeda here. You know, member of ISIS. The number 9
Connor
car.
Trafari.
Yeah, he might cause some shit.
Oh, we got sound effects now.
So, I do want to say for tonight's race, our pit reporter, Connor Berkey, will be calling on him throughout the race whenever we have pit stops. So, Connor, I'm going to ask you to be quiet most of the time.
Yeah, but he said Connor Trafari, so...
Yeah, fair enough. But we got one for AJ Hyder. We got one for Connor Trafari. I'm going to put a pick out there that might be a little shocking. But when it comes to the ASCA 500, I think it would be so fitting. Let me find him. He's somewhere all the way back here. I don't know where he is. He's starting like outside the top 30, I think. But watch out for Landon Warren in the 23. He is starting outside the top 30 coming into tonight's race. He has attempted, and I believe he has made every single ASCA 500. So he is well familiar with how this race goes. And I think that finally, after many years of him going at this event, he's finally going to get it done. Watch out for my good friend Landon Warren to make some noise here tonight as he makes his way to the front of the field. And from pit road, Connor Berkey, who are you picking to win the ASCA 500?
I just got a suspicion. I have a thought. I think I know who's gonna win.
Oh boy. There's only one man we associate with that kind of tune, and he's also starting near the back of the pack. Where is my good friend, the birthday boy today, 18 years old? There he is, Diego Roldan.
Son of mine.
Hey, Gavin.
Good for him.
You need to change timer to laps.
Good comms.
Yeah, no, I was getting yelled at.
And really quickly, I'm going to make a quick session. You guys aren't seeing this. 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 I'm going to lower the volume just a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, let's take a look at the weather here for tonight's race. Because yes, we have that now. Partly cloudy out there today. Ignore the fact that it's out of the box a little bit. But look at that track temperature, 116 degrees. If these guys get a long run in, then these back ends are going to start to skid out of line. And with that, it is time for our biggest event. We have had 7 different winners of this race. Chris Lilly, Jeremy Lewis, Snob, Medfred, and then we had Michael Carvajal win 2. Then we had that one guy that I forgot the name of. And then we had Christian Viscani. And now we could see maybe a 2-time winner. Maybe we'll see a brand new winner. AJ Hyder, after heartbreak last season, is looking to turn it all around. Green flags in the air.
Inside line's getting a good start here. The 24, he's going to bounce up. 3 cars already separating themselves in that bottom line, heading into turn number 1.
The outside lane got a really bad start. Help from 24. I don't know who the 24 is. This River Page. Hardest guy from the top lane jumping down. It's the 9. The 9, I should say.
And I do want to mention that Uprise does have a plan here for tonight. They do want to work together if they are able. So having Connor Travari being your pusher is a big advantage to AJ Hyder as we're coming around to complete the first lap of the ASCA 500.
Top 3 right now separated themselves from the field. Everyone 4th on back. You see the 93, he's going to move up to the top. So is the 9. I mean, okay. I mean, you just mentioned it, Gavin, that the 2 Uprise cars are going to work together. That doesn't look like that's the case. Trafari, he wants to lead this race.
Well, Trafari gets play. Walker goes to the bottom to go for the race. And that's going to put the leader of ISIS out to dry with help.
Yeah, for sure. Aiden Walker now takes the lead of this race. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm going to do something really annoying real quick. I know this is really bad, but I'm going to be real. These parts are really loud. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Now Hyder on the outside with Aiden Walker alongside the championship contenders. Last season are going after the lead in the ASCA 500.
Side by side. 2 Uprise cars together on the outside line. You mentioned it earlier, Levi, who I'm better at, and I'm going to wreck up every race.
Okay, well.
So let's see here. 44 is going to lead this lap right now. Right now, both lines look pretty organized at the moment. We go a little further back into the pack. You can see that inside line is a little more broken up, separated by about a couple car lengths. But right now, everything's looking good at the moment.
Well, unlike the truck race was controlled early on by me, not by someone who didn't show up because he sucks and was in Mexico. Yeah, unlike the truck race, it's not being controlled early. We've seen a lot of shuffling throughout the field. It's pretty wide in the back. Dawkins Jr.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of aggressive stuff. And caution, big crash coming into turn 3.
Oh, Chris Lilly's caught up in this early after wrecking the entirety of last season. He starts this year in a wreck.
30 car is involved in this one. That's Shaver.
Oh, no, I think he may have got by.
Oh, Kaola Hankins.
Oh, no, he got tagged.
Final 4 driver last season. He's involved in this. Big damage on the 72. And with that, let's take a peek at what happened here, fellas.
Well, what happened here is the 30 gets checked up and gets ran into the back of, and it causes a huge stack up. And when the stack up happens, multiple people run into each other. And that just causes this whole wreck. Chris Lilly was so close to getting by. He got tagged at the end by the 81.
Yeah, 30's all out of shape here, and this going to cause a, yeah, like you said, got into the 62. Big ricochet hard into the wall for Daniel Botting. Logan Soley, 72 of Kaola Hankins. The 48's going to get a piece as well.
Might be the end of some guy's night. I think
for sure. We'll get one more look at it here.
I don't know why the 30 got all out of whack. He got pushed down the back straightaway, but he kind of slammed on the brakes late on the straightaway. I don't know why. There was nothing really to check up for. Disconnected.
Yeah, he really slowed down, and the 62 really wasn't getting it. Rejoins back up, just loses control, and then Aiden Robertson just runs through the 62.
I guess he checked up in front because he saw some guys, they checked up in front of him, but he had a pretty big gap. Weird start.
Yeah, you can see right now on the pit lane that 30 of Shaver. That car is destroyed. Along with that, 62's in as well. 72 getting service. And here comes some of our field now to pit row being led by Connor Trifari.
I think we should bring up the pit reporter here.
I think we should. Hey, Berkey, what's going on down there?
All right, so I'm here with Daniel Body. We're Daniel Body's crew chief. We are in the 31 pit box. It looks like we don't have that many tire damage. We're still going to put 4 fresh Goodyears on it. We're going to get some fuel in it. But it looks to be just cosmetic damage, and we are missing our pit box. We are driving through pit road. We are gone. The guy I picked missed his box. He is
hold on. I'm sorry. Who just? Hold on. Who's behind Trifari? Literally just, not the 24. Literally just swerved into the infield of the track.
Whatever the hell Rivers doing.
Yeah.
Where is he at?
He's
I
over
don't know.
in turns 1 and 2. He's kind of doing his own thing right now.
Rivers, we're racing on the oval, not the road course, buddy.
He might be taking the jump.
It's like the 30's done, and the 72 is done.
And we have a lot of smoke down pit road right now. Is that the 30?
Yeah, that is the 30. The 30.
So Rivers is saying that he sped on pit road.
So he went to the infield?
I'm just going off what he said on the radio.
What? Like, why? Why would you go into the infield if you speed on pit road?
I love ASCA.
So, with all that being said, Hunter M. Collier takes the lead of the race. So one of the things here, this is 120 laps here, guys. At some point here during this run, we're going to go long to a point where we'll begin some green flag pit stops. So you're seeing some of these guys, even though it's 5 laps, guys like Trifari, they're coming in trying to extend themselves if they do get that green flag run. They don't want to be put in a position where they're going to have to pit before everyone else. They could possibly skip a pit stop if they save enough gas. Well, these guys here, they're expecting more yellow, so they're more than comfortable to take the track position now and then get that yellow later, so they keep it when everyone else has to come down pit road. But watch out for rookie here. This is Dawkins here in the 49. He's up here in his rookie campaign. He's going to have help from veteran Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith started outside the top 10. He's already up into 4th place after 5 laps. So I was saying during the gridlock that he is really good when it comes to this type of racing. He's someone to watch out for to win the ASCA 500.
Well, to add on to your comments about the strategy, me and Walker ran the same strategy in the truck race, and we were able to skip a pit stop and get track position and get out front there towards about 30 to go, and then, you know, I got taken out and wiped out and raped.
Good.
You make everything about yourself.
Yeah, what a selfish, what a selfish person. Absolutely terrible. This is why I'm gonna wreck you every race, every Truck Series race. Hosted every
gonna be near me.
At the
You two are such a married couple, and I can't get enough of it.
I'm gonna be too far in front of you. You're not even gonna get a chance to wreck me unless you drive backward.
So you see, you're gonna be too far in front, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be multiple laps down, and I'm just catching up to you.
Okay, yeah, sure thing. We'll see about that.
Well, I'll tell you guys this much. We have some guys over in the chat. Koakener just said that, well, he thought that they'd start doing that way later in the race, not on lap 5. And I couldn't agree more. Yeah, Koakener was purposely trying to stay back out of trouble, and trouble came to him more than anything.
Well, you shouldn't have slammed on the brakes 100% on the straightaway. So...
Fair enough. Yeah, but that's Julian Dawkins Jr. in the 49 here tonight. He's looking to make some happen. We'll see if the rookie can take the lead of the ASCA 500 with the help there from Aiden Smith on this restart.
What's the story behind Dill's Diner 2?
I don't even want
the lore?
to talk. I don't even want to think about that right now. I'm gonna be real. Hunter M. Collier and Julian Dawkins Jr. are going to bring it back to the green flag here at the ASCA 500.
Cars going up through the gears. This restart looks the same as the start of the race. Right now, the bottom line, you got a couple guys migrating towards the bottom. Only a few cars up at the top now as they head off into turn number 1.
Top lane is very disconnected. They've fallen back to 4th in line, which is around where Aiden Arevalo is. Not a lot of help coming from that 89 car on the top, which is a horrible paint scheme. Let me just say that.
Well, already, there's the move.
The top.
Aiden Walker moves to the top side with help from AJ Hyder. Going for the lead down the back straightaway. Championship rivals are working together, and now they're leading the race.
Both of them are going to migrate down to the bottom of the track. Walker with a lot of help from Hyder right now. I'm surprised Hyder didn't go to the top. Maybe try to take control of this race. Right now he looks really content to stay behind that 93 at the moment.
Well, Aiden Walker's like Bryce Gilliam, and he's an absolute sweat here at Daytona. So it's not shocking that he made that move here early to get back up to the front. It's only lap 8. 49 fighting back on the outside.
Yeah, that is Dawkins, the rookie, with the push there from Aiden Smith. Right behind Smith is Connor Ballheis. If you want two pushers, you got some of the most aggressive guys on super speedway racing right on your ass. Here we go, even down the back.
You know like a lot about having guys on your ass.
This is a family-friendly broadcast.
No, it's not. We lost track of that a long time ago.
Interesting though, like it said. Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, at the start of the race, you saw a lot of guys going towards the bottom of the track, but now it's pretty spread out at the moment. I mean, both lanes are pretty even. You even got a third line moving up a little bit. You got 4 cars up top. Well, I guess 3.5. You got the Caboose on the third line, kind of just picking and choose if he wants to go to the second or the third lane. But yeah, now the bottom line's starting to take over. Here comes the 01. He's going to go on the outside of the 44.
Well, member of local terrorist group ISIS is leading that third lane, so we'll see how far it gets before they wreck. Arevalo pushing Hyder right now. Arevalo has won at a super speedway here in the past, back in the not here, but at Talladega. So he does know what it's like to run up front of the super speedways and win here.
Armani did bring up that third line. Guess who's trying to start it? Connor Trafari came down pit road to top off on gas, and he's trying to make up some track position, but there's just no energy up there right now. See, he's trying to peek up there again with his good friend Diego Roldan, but they just don't have any kind of energy. They're being pinched so hard up against the wall. We'll see if they can build some momentum. They got the 95 of Heron right behind them, trying to make something happen, but right now it's only about 4 guys, but I'll tell you, all those guys that are disconnected from those top 6 on the top, they can all go up there and make it some 3-wide action. I think that's exactly what we're beginning to see. Connor Trafari's on his way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you can notice a lot of guys on the top, they're swerving a lot, and that's really what's causing the third line to get pinched at the moment. But it looks like they're finally starting to get a little bit of momentum, as it looks like one car actually scraped the outside wall. And I think you're going to see the 49 and maybe even the 93. They're going to see like, hey, there's some energy in that third line. Maybe I go up there and I want to lead this charge, give myself a better chance at the lead. I could definitely see Walker doing that. As you can see,
oh man, that was almost big.
Man, I'm telling you, this is way too aggressive here. We're on lap 11 here, fellas. Let's calm down a little bit before we wipe out half the pack. But now Arevalo through the middle with a push from Hunter M. Collier for the lead of the ASCA 500.
Well, I think Walker may have made the wrong move getting up to that top lane here. The momentum's kind of stalled out since he got up there. They've stuck around that 49 car. He's blinking out now. They finally got the momentum going, though. Now it's not so disconnected.
They need like one more car, and I think they should have enough to get the 93 up to the front. I mean, unless the 09 just decides to block them off, and then he's going to lead the charge. But yeah, I think that third line really just needs one more car, and then they can compete with the 09 and the 44 up front.
Yeah, they don't have quite the momentum that these other 2 lanes do. The 24 lagging behind, he got back to the middle lane. They could have had that M&M car there, but he got up in the wall. He's falling back.
Oh, here we go.
There they go.
Yep, there it is, Aiden Walker. And again, I was going to say, if you want anybody pushing you, it's Connor Trafari, top to bottom. The defending champion takes back the lead.
That was a push of a lifetime. And when I saw Walker go all the way to the bottom, I'm like, oh, that sounds a little bit risky. But I mean, the 93 had so much momentum. If you were going to make a move like that, you have to do it now. You wait any second slower, and then that momentum just stalls, and then the speed of the pack comes to you. That could have been a big wreck. So, actually, good job on the 93 to take what he got in the moment.
This is exciting. We got the big three leading all of these lanes. We got all of the probably the best title contenders for this year. Probably the best 3 odds to win it. All going for it. Diego rolled down behind.
Yeah, you got that right, Levi. We got defending champion Aiden Walker on the bottom. We got one of the best in the business, AJ Hyder, in the middle. And by far the most aggressive driver in the series, Connor Trafari on the top. All fighting for the lead in early pickings in the ASCA 500.
Well, they lost that 93 car. They've lost a lot of momentum. It's dropped down to only 3 cars. They've fallen back quite a bit here. Looks like I don't know who that is on that 3rd car, but he's probably looking to drop down here as soon as he can. He was itching to the inside there in the corner. He can't get down yet. He's still 3 wide, but that's the 72, I think.
3rd car in the outside line?
Yeah, his number's black. Oh, his
that's
number's
a 29.
black on black. Why'd he do that?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's Dunnigan. And I'm telling you what, if you think that's bad, you should have seen the actual number that he submitted. It's even worse.
Oh.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's what I think it is.
Well, you can look on the broadcast if you'd like.
Oh my god. Here comes that outside line again, though. They've got some momentum back. That 89 jumped up there. 24 jumped back up there. They're 3 wide for the race lead now.
And remember, River Page is now back up here. He's 4th in line on the top. He had a speeding penalty and had to restart dead last. So he's chopped his way through the pack to get back up towards the front.
I'm gonna give a lot of credit to these guys. The fact that they haven't wrecked, especially because for the last 2 laps, they've been swerving all over the place. So the fact that we haven't really had anyone hit the wall or even, just make contact, I mean, these guys are doing pretty good right now.
It reminds me a lot of Talladega last season. Talladega, they were 3 wide pretty much the entire race. They held on to it. It was a very minimal wreck until the end. It's quite the opposite of last year's 500. Last year's 500, they were just in 2 lanes, riding around at the end. And we're here really aggressive early, and it's really fun to watch. Thank God.
And it's mainly because of Trafari. I'm going to be real with you. Connor's really the instigator of all this, shoving his nose where no one else is wearing to dare it. But I'll tell you what, right now, it's pretty much a dead heat between Aiden Walker and AJ Hyder, with Chenoweth pulling Walker along and Aiden Arevalo pushing Hyder.
Arevalo really good at pushing. He's kept him out front here pretty long. I mean, I don't know, he's just the king, man. I love Aiden Arevalo.
24 is going to go up to that top line as well. It's going to put 4 cars in that line. They're doing a very good job. I mean, considering there's only 4 cars in that 3rd line, the fact that they're even up to the 3rd and sometimes even 2nd row, I got to give them a lot of props for it.
Well, 3 wide middle back there with the 24 car is the 96, and we didn't see a lot of him in the duels. He did really bad in the duels. We've not seen a lot of him tonight, but he's coming up to the 43. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's Elijah Innes blinking out in just a little bit, but holds on to it.
He got in the wall. Here comes that outside with another big run. I don't think they're going to be able to get up to the race lead. 49 drops down to the bottom. Miles Davis let him in. 29 now, yeah, like I said, 29 was looking to get down as soon as possible.
One thing I want to know is what's going on with the fuel strategy? Is there any fuel strategy at all with how aggressive they're running? Is this what fuel saving looks like in the ASCA 500?
Oh, it's like the Cup Series. Oh, no.
They're going about 187 miles an hour. Hunter M. Collier is. Collier's
there
in
is
the 6th.
We saved it! One's around. One's around.
Hunter M. Collier going for a
the
spin.
95. Big hit from the
Kane
95.
Rife, Gabe Cazzola.
Yikes.
Half a dozen cars all piled up throughout different parts of the pack, and the bad luck continues for Aiden Smith. He's involved in this too.
Oh, man, James Thurston caught up in this.
That was all. They almost saved that too. That's the crazy part.
Arevalo had it saved, and then the 01 got turned.
And that was a multi-part accident here, guys. We're gonna take a look at all this and see what really happened.
I think there was 2 incidents. There was. Yeah, the 01 got turned around, and then there was a stack up, and the 23 ran to the back of the 97.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad
And that
push there
caused
from
the whole
Collier.
thing. And the 96 got loose. Oh, he got ran to the back of, that's why. Man, that 95 destroyed the outside wall. His day, 100% done. Woo-hoo! That 32 car, barely escaping.
Looks like what I'm gonna do to Levi Lipe every truck race.
Thanks.
Yeah, and what happens back here is it looks like the 50 just runs through the 62 and the 89 back here, and this has caused a whole second accident in the back half of the pack. Chris Lilly gets another piece in this one, second crash of the night. Clint McDonald, oh man, he was sitting in the back too. Again, both crashes have taken out a lot of guys that were trying to sit back and exactly void these accidents that were going to happen. And they end up getting involved in the crossfire.
I am gonna go get water real quick, so I'll be right back.
How dare you?
Really fortunate for Chris Lilly. Last season was a rough year, wrecked a lot, and he's starting off the year on the wrong footing again, being caught up in both wrecks. And I mean, sure it's Daytona, but you gotta feel for the guy. He just can't avoid anything.
And with that, let's take it over here to Connor Berkey. Connor, who are we seeing on pit road right now?
Well, they haven't got down pit road yet, but right now we have actually gotten back into the chopper. We are in the chopper camp. We are looking at James Thurston, who got caught up in that last wreck. He got ran into from behind. He went through the grass. We're going to take 4 tires here. We're going to watch it here. We're going to see if he takes 4. He misses Fox. And yes, he is taking tires. He is going to be taking 4 tires here on this stop. They're going to pick some damage. They're going to send him back out there. And hopefully without losing a line.
Thank you, Connor Berkey, for your incredible coverage. And look at Connor Ballheights making up spots on pit road. He is now going to move up into 3rd because we have a madman that is staying out on the racetrack. Pravin Vijaykumar takes the lead of the ASCA 500, chooses to stay out while everyone else comes down pit road. And how about this man here? Chenoweth, rookie in the 45 this season, is going to be right behind him. He pushed Aiden Walker throughout that entire last run. He's being rewarded with a great starting position here for the next restart.
Boland's up front here. Walker lost a couple spots. Aiden Revelo losing a couple spots. Miles Davis. What did I say? He's up in the top 10 already. I knew it. That's a really ugly paint scheme, though.
No, he's not.
I don't even know what that is. Yes, he is. Or
He's
he
14th.
was. He's 14th now. That doesn't matter. It's pit stops.
Well,
On track and in my heart, he's topped.
Well, while we wait for the restart, let's take one more look at this accident that took out a lot of drivers in this one, including, like Connor had mentioned, James Thurston got a piece in this accident.
Luckily, I don't think he's done for the day.
Yeah, he's definitely not, but that doesn't help him one bit, that's for sure.
It looks like the 95 and the 43 are done for the day, though. So
there's
got
the original
hair
contact. And actually, you know what? It was the 29 that got into the 01 in the first place and kind of caused this big ricochet effect. And then Caden Rife's going to get hit by Landon Warren. And that's what happened right there. It was a big just ricochet effect. Everyone running through each other. No one really able to slow down properly. And just everyone ended up piling into each other. River Page did an incredible job to sneak through here along with Robert Eckleberry. Landon Warren gets away with a little bit of front end damage. He ran through the back of Caden Rife. And the 48 doing his little dance through the grass here. But besides from that, we lost a good chunk of people in that one. And this is going to be an interesting restart here, Levi, because fuel strategy is out the window for literally everybody but Pravin Vijaykumar. What's his plan here by staying out on this restart?
think the plan here is to stay out, get track position, and catch a caution here in the next 10 to 15 laps, so he can go ahead and pit and be a little bit ahead of everybody on the fuel cycle, and you get some clean air on the nose, lead some laps, position yourself pretty well. Because if you can get ahead like that and skip a pit stop, then you could probably get some pretty good track position there at the end, which is what I was trying to do in the truck race. Hopefully it doesn't end like that for him, though. Hopefully he doesn't get full throttled.
Lars Chenoweth will be starting alongside Pravin Vijaykumar for this restart. Then it's going to be Connor Ballheist. Remember, everybody, Connor Ballheist is running on a controller. So the fact that he's able to stay stable here to a super speedway like this on a controller is pretty impressive. One of the best in the business in regards to that style of driving. And AJ Hyder could have gotten involved in that one, but Lady Luck was on his side there on that one. We're about to go back green here on lap 21 of 120. 100 to go in the ASCA 500. Pravin Vijaykumar's up and away.
Really bad restart from the top lane. Look like there's a little bit of wheel spin there. They're starting to get going now, though.
Yeah, I'm noticing that every restart here, Levi, they are just getting horrendous starts on the outside. You're seeing guys abandoning ship already. That's Aiden Walker to the inside. Connor Ballheis is going to take advantage of the opportunity to go to the high side. He wants to take the lead. That's going to open the door for Corbin Collins to try to push Pravin along.
Caution's
and caution
out.
again.
Caution's out. We have a wreck in the back and a lot of slow cars.
Got best in the business.
Oh my God, the 54. What an idiot. Gabe Cazzola comes down to block on the restart. I don't know if he didn't think that the 26 was there, but he just clears himself and spins around, gets hit in the back. The 54 gets this Napa car, or the 94, Jason Smedo. He's got a good bit of front bumper damage now. I mean, we're literally going up through the gears, not even like barely at 150 miles an hour, clearing ourselves.
Yeah, so let's see what Gabe does here. And yeah, guys just coming down on Garrett A. White. Spins him around. Ethan Workman gets through. Jason Samito doesn't. Connor Jafari with a close call.
And that's unfortunate for Smino because he literally did nothing. Like he could not go any. It was too late.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, great.
Welcome to ASCA.
Great start here to this race here in the first 20 laps. Get all the wrecks out the way early. We can go green all the way to lap 110. And then they'll wreck again. But
well, there's one guy that's really hoping that these cautions keep coming. Like you said, that's Pravin Vijaykumar. He's at a big disadvantage right now. What he's kind of hoping is that these guys can go about 10, 15 laps or so, and then we have another yellow that comes out. So everyone comes back down pit road, and he gets to keep his track position because he had not been up front all day before this. So this is kind of just his little attempt to try to make something happen here early, because these small little moves that you see here early on in this race can have a big impact later, depending on where you position yourself on track. But it looks like, looks like he's going to abandon ship on this strategy. Fortunately, some guys are coming down with him, including Connor Ballheist. And with that, Connor Berkey, what's going on down there? And he's dead. Fantastic. Thank you, Connor. All right.
Well, the
helicopter crashed.
Yeah, it crashed like Kobe. Kobe!
You didn't have to... Jesus fuck, you're gonna get us.
We're so much better than the truck.
We gotta do something about you. You're out of control.
I watched the truck race back. The truck booth is boring. They need to be more like us. We're great.
I mean, we're great, but they're also not making jokes like that.
Okay, but we also don't sound half asleep when there's a wreck. Now, granted, Chris Lilly did say he had people sleeping near him, so he doesn't want to wake up the entire apartment, but come on, Wayne A. Kennedy.
This is why you don't do coverage while flying a helicopter. Good. Well said. Well said. Well, while we're under this caution, let's take a look at the chat here. Like I said, Magic Bad James made a very good point. Again, I think Connor's dead. I'm going to be real with you. We got Rowdy in the chat saying, but these guys are wrecking so early. Well, welcome to ASCA, buddy. That's how it is here. These guys wreck all the time. You just gotta accept it. It's part of the ASCA experience. Well, let's see.
This isn't even the like.
We do have
it's
this
not
guy
over.
named Kitty O'Fent. He's been saying a lot. I don't know who
Kitty
he is.
O'Fent.
Yeah, I don't know who he is, but I welcome the energy. I really do.
Well, that's a swastika.
So we do have Caden. We do have Caden right now in the chat. Or not Caden, I'm sorry, Agent. In the chat saying how his helicopter crashed into an active war zone. We'll get the pit coverage going very soon. So, hopefully we'll get in here on Agent coming back to the broadcast. Hopefully he is safe. And
when he says war zone.
And doesn't
well,
get
no,
shot. So
yeah, but when he says war zone, what he really means is the 9 teams pit.
Gavin, I'm not in the field.
stall.
Why are they doing my thing? I don't know what they're doing, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
He is in the Al Qaeda tribe with the 9 car of Connor Jafari, and Hysis is holding him at
There's certain
gunpoint
words we gotta get out of your mouth.
with Benjamin Netanyahu there to watch.
There's certain words
Because
you gotta
the
get out of your
Israeli government is controlling
You
ASCA.
are getting you are gonna get in trouble after this. I hope you know that.
Well,
You
tell
are not.
Israel
You
to
are
stop
not. You are
controlling
not.
the
You
hearing.
are not going to be allowed back in the booth after this.
Christopher Lilly's not going to be too happy.
Christopher Lilly is going to tell me firsthand to never let you back in here.
Remember
Big
when
time official's got to put his foot down. Levi Life, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about Al Qaeda and Kobe. Fucking stop.
What did I
that
say?
reminds me of
What
when
did
we
I
talked
say?
about.
What did I say? No, we're not going to talk about what you were saying. You're done.
No.
You're done.
We got
Big
another
boy
thing.
Christopher said, "You're done, sir."
Remember when he was
No, I'm not.
leading
No,
the
we're
street
going to
race?
talk about the race. We're
No,
done.
no, he was
No,
leading
we're
the street
done.
race.
We're
He
done.
was
If you
talking
keep
about how bad
talking,
he
I'm going to mute you. We're done. We're done. All right. Corbin Collins Collins, I should say, is going to take the lead of this restart with Vijay coming to pit road. That Lars Chenoweth will be alongside, then Aiden Revelo and AJ Hyder in row number 2, followed by Dawkins and Aiden Walker, then River Page, and then Benton, followed by Sharps, and then Eccleberry, rounding out the top 10. Watch out for that 9 car of Connor Trafari. He starts back in 11th. Watch out for him to make it some 3 wide moves on this restart, if we can make it through the first few corners.
Interested to see if the top lane will spin the wheels again here on this restart. We've seen that quite a lot here.
Coming to the restart zone, it's going to be Collins and it's going to be Chenoweth, and back underway. And like you said, bad restart again by Lars, holding up that outside line.
We'll see if anyone takes the advantage. Right now, Revelo not clear, so he's not going to be able to get up there. And Corbin obviously is not going to be able to block that, so he'll just hold on to the... Whoa! Whoa!
Sideways,
Whoa,
92
please
through
save
the
it.
grass. 49, I should say.
He
That's
held
Dawkins.
on to it. Yeah. He held on to it. I don't know how he got loose by himself on a restart, going below 100 at Daytona, but that's, besides the point.
Yeah, Dawkins going to go all the way from the front, all the way to the rear, but maybe that was what we needed to get these guys spread out just a little bit. Lars Chenoweth takes the lead of the ASCA 500, but it doesn't look like it's going to be for long. Aiden Walker and Hyder again working together to take back the lead of the race, nearly making contact as Collins gives Chenoweth a shove.
Walker giving a really big push here to this 44 car. They have no help from behind right now, though.
For now, here comes River Page and Landon Warren.
Well, according to Berkey, Dawkins got pushed by Page in the corner and they wrecked him.
Down the back straightaway, it's even between Lars Chenoweth and AJ Hyder for the lead of the ASCA 500. Now both lines are equal, 5 in each line. Which will you choose?
Obviously, the outside, they've got a lot of momentum right now. They've got 2 of the best pushers leading this outside line. Their momentum's kind of stalled here in the middle of the corner, though. 2 by 2.
Whoa, look at that. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're getting a little bit out of shape. And like Connor said, River Page is giving a lot of aggressive pushes to these guys. It's getting these guys out of shape.
if Walker's overheating. He keeps peeking out to the outside, and obviously I don't think he's trying to go to the outside. I think he might be running a little bit hot here after connecting with him for that whole lap and tandem drafting there.
Yeah, and that's hurting that outside line big time. Now, Collins is nearly clear there of Hyder, but they're coming back with a big push down the back straight away. Can they clear Chenoweth in the 3?
Not quite clear, but they are out to the lead. Still, the outside has a lot more cars.
Yeah, they're going to be
But
even
not-
here coming out of turn 4. That might be what Hyder needs if these guys can give pushes to the max. They're going to be even to the line.
It's gonna, I think it went to the 45, it did. Still side by side. Walker giving some crazy pushes right now. This outside lane has a lot less cars in it, but it's working fairly good.
And look what Connor's doing. That's Trafari trying to make a 3-wide land, and
Oh,
Warren
man, he
says
got
no.
Well, Landon Warren's just gonna lead it now.
Yeah, there
He
you
can't
go.
get back down.
And that's what I was telling you about, Levi. Connor Trafari will make
Damn.
that move. And now it's going to be Hyder to the lead of the ASCA 500. He comes down on Chenoweth.
Now the 32 is going to abandon ship on that outside lane. There's only going to be 2 cars in the 3rd lane. This is not going to work out. They're probably going to fall back unless someone wants to jump up there with them. The 24 might have thought about it. He's going to, no, he didn't commit.
Yeah, Rivers thinking about it. Rivers thinking a lot of things. He's doing even more things. He's stepping that back end of the car out down the straightaway, trying to figure out where he wants to go.
Well, this is what causes these crashes in the super speedways. Drivers are half confident in their moves. If you're going to do it, don't be scared. If you're scared, don't do it.
River
He's
Page
finally
goes
gonna do it.
high. He's going to go with the push from Landon Warren, Trafari, and now Diego Roldan. A lot of these guys were talking about this rookie during the offseason, that number 24 machine, and he's really showing his worth. However, that move does not seem to be working out. That top line's falling back.
Yeah, that killed their momentum. Causes stack up, they'll fall back. The 45 goes back up to the lead from help from Walker, or with help from Walker on the outside.
Yeah, Lars is
Corbin
showing
is
some
not the
incredible
greatest
pace
pusher.
right now
Player.
in that 45 machine as he comes down and blocks AJ Hyder. Now the championship protagonists are chasing down the rookie for the lead.
Corbin's just not been able to push very well here these last few laps. He couldn't keep the 45 up front. He couldn't keep the 44 up front. I don't know if he's not aggressive enough, too aggressive. I don't know what he's doing wrong. Walker has help from the 32 now.
That's Stern who got involved in that first crash of the race early on in the going. He has rebounded all the way back up into the top 5, and he's in a position where he can fight for the lead.
Still equal on the outside, 32 peeking out. That's the 24 car back there, still trying to get that 3rd line going. So he's confident he can get it going by himself and people will follow him. Right
at
now,
River
no
Page.
one going.
River Page on his lonesome, side drafting on the outside, making something happen. River seems to be the one guy that can do something like that. That's incredible to see.
Yeah, he's trying it now. Walker, or not Walker, Hyder jumping to the outside. He gets back to the race lead, clears to the inside, and it's back to normal. Boom.
And look who's in the top 10. Gabe Cazzola, after spinning himself out last caution, he's up in the top 10.
Well, now Page has that help that he was looking for. He's got help from Connor Chafari. And unfortunately, Chris Lilly had to step in. Not say what I want to say. 32 gonna jump up there.
Yeah, we got a lot of
So now they got
rookies
3
here.
cars connected. Now the 9's gonna jump back down to the bottom. There's 5 car, or the middle. Now 5 cars in the middle. The whole top lane just fell apart.
Yeah, River hit the wall through turns 1 and 2, and so does the 32 coming out
Oh,
turn
45.
2. Chenoweth moves out of line. Now he's going to get the push from Aiden Walker. It's pretty much them going back and forth, back and forth. You go low, you lose the lead, move back up to the top, and do it all over again. AJ Hyder and Chenoweth have control of the ASCA 500 so far.
Well, if I remember correctly, it was either Daytona or Dega last year where Walker pretty much did the same thing. He just was on the outside the entire race, and people would jump up to the outside, he'd push him to the lead, and then the second place car would jump to the outside, he'd push him to the lead, and he would just do that the entire race, just get guys to the race lead. I don't remember if it was Dega or this race, but pretty much the same thing happening again. He's trapped up there.
We got someone in the chat saying, hey, can we get more in cars? Sure.
ASCA crank it up, Win. Oh, jeez.
Wow, that was close.
Whoa, man. Yeah. Had to break the silence there. That was insane. 9 car. Jumping back up to the outside with help from River Page. And Walker clears the leader again.
And with that, there's the little onboard that you guys wanted to see. And now Walker and Chenoweth are the ones controlling the pack, but look out, it's Connor Trafari again with River Page and Diego Roldan trying to make a third lane happen. And that's Aiden Robertson right behind Aiden Walker.
Oh, Walker got really sideways there. I think he got into the bottom lane a little bit. Oh my God, the bottom lane sliding up into Walker too, the 45 car. Car and Roldan's jumped up there to the outside also, so they've got 3 cars up there now.
Man, this is getting so aggressive here, Levi. These guys are
Page.
all over the place. River Page again giving big bumps there to Connor Trafari. Trafari might be the only one that can handle those kind of pushes. We'll see if he can make something happen in that third line.
These are Brad Keselowski level pushes, but it's working. They've got the momentum there. Kind of stalled here on the exit a little bit. They don't have enough cars up there right now. Now they've got Moheisenly that is jumping up to the as the 4th car. Big,
look at that.
Big block.
Lars Chenoweth with that block didn't work. Hyder gets to his outside anyway. And again with the push from Walker, he's trying to eke back ahead. Trafari just needs one more car or two to really be able to make that top work. He's trying with everything he's got, but he doesn't have that support that he needs.
If I was Walker, I'd be tired of being in this position and get myself up there, but it's not clear right now. Big
Look
push
out!
coming from
There
Page.
comes Trafari with the push from the 24.
They're just unconnected right now. It seems like the 99 is not connected with the 24. The 24 got a little bit too high, too low there. Walker's here now. He's not going to clear up. 4 cars still on that outside lane, and there goes AJ Hyder to the racing. So now how long does it take for the 45 to get back up to the outside?
Probably won't be too long if I had to guess. The moment Lars gets
Yep,
the chance, there it is. Like clockwork. Lars Chenoweth now to the outside, Hyder for the lead back, and Walker will happily push him through. And it's like nothing ever happened. Chenoweth back to the lead.
Well, I've got some reports here from our pit reporter, from Connor Berkey. Water temp issues on the 24. So that's why that outside lane's kind of fallen back a little bit. He can't push as aggressively now. He's starting to overheat. He has been on that back bumper for quite a long time, pretty hard, so I would watch out. He's gotten back up to him. We'll see if he cooled the temps down. Looks like he has. They're equal right now.
Yeah, first time Trafari has really been equal with them, but that's Aiden
the
Robertson
wall.
with a very aggressive side trap. You know Trafari ain't going to be too pleased with that one. No, he's not. He's going to get all over his back bumper down the back straightaway as a show of displeasure.
That cleaned out that higher third line.
Yeah, Connor's mad. He's all over the bumper.
Blame that was a really kind of dumb decision there. Walker now finally not looking like he's not going to have to play, teammate for everyone.
And look at Robertson to the top with River Page. That's going to open the door for Trafari to go through the middle.
Got Walker in front of him though, so he's going to go through Walker. He's going to push Walker out front, so he can get now he's got his teammate behind him in Roldan.
And look at this, Aiden Robertson's got a teammate, Robert Eckelberry, trying to make that top work, but River Page is not giving the same push as he was given before. That third line is beginning to dissolve.
Seems like only Trifari can lead that outside line and it really work. Him and River Page work together really well. Walker now gets clear to the race lead.
But not for long. Trifari now with Diego rolls on. We're going to make that top line work. And River Page found some pace. He's going to be all over the back of Aiden Robertson to push him along.
Whoa! Man, Roldan got him really sideways there, entering the tri-oval. And that makes me wonder, how much of a fine did he pay to get back into the series?
No fine. His suspension last season was through the duration of Season 8. So he is now back fully in session. As long as he stays out of trouble, he'll be just fine.
Well, hopefully he doesn't do something stupid like that again. Got a Revelo coming up through the middle. He's got back up towards the middle of the field. He was up front earlier in the race. He fell back when he got almost wiped out in that first kind of big one we had. He's coming back up through the middle. Same with the 97. But remember, the 97 won Michigan last year. So I would look for him to be competitive this year. Oh, River Page is in the wall. Oh, and Michael Berry, and around goes the 23. We're right back. The 32 into the outside wall. And a 3-car crash will bring out the caution.
Well,
that was a good run we had there.
Yeah, that was bound to happen. River Page was being really aggressive that entire run.
Yeah, but it's not like he turned the guy. He just got into the outside wall.
Let's take a peek.
He's saying the 97 put him in the wall. Oh, I do think there was some netcode, because if you look, the 97 blinks, and then it kind of like...
Yeah,
like
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, the 97 starts blinking. Forces the 24 into the fence. And, well, from there, it's going to be a
I heard Rife
effect.
apologize. Yeah, I heard Rife apologize on the radio, so he took responsibility for that.
Yeah, Robert Eccleberry loses control of the car. And while that's going on, the 32 is going to hook Landon Warren back up into River Page. No. They're going to be a chance to have kept that green if that didn't happen. And then the 32 is going to get hooked by the 24 as he comes across the racetrack.
Poor River Page. That whole thing just went wrong for him. Eichelberry, good job for him holding on to it, I should say. Could have got wrecked in that a couple of times. He could have took Miles Davis out. Barely didn't.
So I decided to do more than just get water. That's why I took
you were gone for
clearly,
like 20
you were gone a while, bud.
Yeah, I decided to take a shower and brush my teeth while I was at it.
Well,
we got pit stops.
While all that's going on, Connor, are you live? You there?
We're here. We're good. We are in the pit box of the 15 machine of Connor Bullheist. Looks like Connor Bullheist coming down. I heard from Christian it's going to be 4 tires and gas. So it's going to be, we're going to look at Aiden Revlo right behind him. It's also a 4 tire and gas stop, and it's mainly the front view. It's going to be 4 tires and gas, except for Aiden Walker and Connor Trifari, who did not take tires.
Is there a storm coming this way?
I'm gonna say we got the sound effect and everything for being on pit road.
We're not
is there like a hurricane coming?
I don't think so, but we'll keep an eye out for it.
Or are you in a certain somewhere?
We are in Daytona,
location in the world known for a lot of bombs.
Stop!
I can't say
Chris
it. I think I can
told
describe
you to
it.
stop.
Okay, but I didn't say it. I just described
Chris told you to stop, and if you keep going, you will not be allowed back in here.
Oh, man.
But with that, thank you as always, Connor. Hopefully, whatever weather's coming our way, we will hopefully have racing from now to the checkered flag. With that, Ethan Workman, rookie in the 03, stays out on the racetrack. Aiden Walker, first one off pit road, followed by Connor Trifari. Remember, these two tangled at New Hampshire during the playoffs last season. These two aren't friends, to say the least.
Still pretty early on in this race, so I mean, we got what, about 80... Well, actually, no, we got 76 laps to go, so I'd still say it's still pretty early, for, well, then again, we've already seen a lot of aggression, but I still think it's pretty early on, I think everyone's going to still want to take care of their stuff and tame themselves a bit.
And I do want to mention Diego Roldan. He's up here. Remember the story with Diego Roldan? This has been an awful era of seasons here for the 2-time champion after he put down, at the time, the best season in ASCA history. 10 wins with the championship at the end of Season 6. He has been winless in the iRacing era, including 2 suspensions. That second one being through the remainder of Season 8 after he purposely wrecked James Thurston at Darlington. Nearly took him out of championship contention that day. But he's coming back with a fresh mind, and it's his birthday, his 18th birthday. What a great birthday present it would be if he were to go to Victory Lane and win his first ASCA 500, his first in the iRacing era. Wouldn't that be swell? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, Connor, you know what to do if what we talked about. But we're going to be coming back green this time by, yeah, he knows. But it's going to be, sorry, Ethan Workman will be leading us back to the green with Aiden Walker alongside. Remainder of the top 10 is Connor Trafari, Diego Roldan, Gabe Cazzola, Aiden Robertson, AJ Hyder, then followed by Lars Chenoweth, then Corbin Collins, and Aiden Arevalo, rounding out the top 10. We still have, at the very least, about 35 cars still in the running after we started with 40, so still a lot of action to be had as we're approaching halfway here in this race.
That car is a little bit of damage on that inside, or the left side of the rear. I don't know if that's going to affect him too much, but
It'll be okay.
it'll be fine.
Don't overreact. Just like, don't overreact when I wreck you every week.
Oh my God, here we go with this again. I see you finally fixed the ticker to where second place doesn't have a comically small number for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I fixed that earlier. Yeah, that was my... Anyway.
Good boy.
Oh, great. Ethan Workman's blinking.
Oh,
I'm sure
leader.
that's fine. Great.
Yep.
All right, as we're coming to the restart, it's going to be Ethan Workman and Aiden Walker. Lap 44 of the ASCA 500, and we're back underway.
Outside line is not organized at all, not connected whatsoever. Well, they're going to start getting a little more kind of get to turn number 1. But the inside line has really been the preferred line on these restarts. As you can see, even as many as 2 to 3 rows of cars in the inside line has been able to clear. This time it's a little bit different, but I mean, you can still see that the 03 is clearly ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad that time. I think with the experience of Walker up on the outside lane, they didn't, kind of jump the gun too early and spin the wheels, but it definitely still a little bit disconnected back to about the second, third lane in line as they fight back now with help from the 99.
Yeah, that's going to be Aiden Walker, who had a really good restart compared to most. That's probably the best lane restart we've seen all day from the outside line. But even then, that inside still continuing to eke ahead. Connor Trafari giving good pushes to Ethan Workman. He's one of those rookies that we were talking about who's coming into ASCA with a lot of success in other leagues. Someone to watch out for to sneak a win here or two throughout the season. He's looking to sneak our biggest race, the ASCA 500, as he controls the inside line.
Got help from the most aggressive pusher and driver in the series, so I wouldn't look for him to stay behind him too long. Yep, there he goes. Already a guy I don't know who that is. I think that's the 45 trying to jump to the outside. My camera doesn't.
That is Chenoweth in the 45 on the top side, trying to make a third line push in along with Corbin Collins. However, it's just those two. Nothing made it there, and they're going to get back in the line. It's going to be Trafari and Workman even coming out of turn 4 for the lead.
Well, Corbin's been one of the, worst pushers of the night so far, so I wouldn't doubt if that goes nowhere. He's not been able to really push too well tonight. Diego Roldan jumps to the outside now. So now the 93 is helping the 9 still, but without that help from the 99. So the middle lane kind of losing a bit of momentum here. The inside lane has the best right now. They've got a lot of cars stacked up in it.
Big run on the outside by Diego Roldan, and that's going to be the
block
block there from Trafari as he's going to see that run and take advantage of it. Now back to the middle, blocking 2 lines at the same time.
And in the outside lane's only got 2 cars in it now. 2 cars connected, I should say. Yeah, now just 2 cars.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't like that block too much from Trafari. He's trying to be the Pied Piper, but I mean, again, still pretty early on, dude. Don't get yourself wrecked.
I don't think he cares. I don't think he gives. Oh no. Can't do that.
Well, while Levi decides what he can and can't say, we're going 3 wide for the lead, and there it is! Diego Roldan taking the lead of the ASCA 500 for just a moment as he's getting that push there from Chenoweth down the back straightaway. Workman continuing to fight on the inside line with Gabe Cazzola pushing him.
Workman kind of moved up a little bit off that outside yellow line, or inside yellow line. What am I talking about? While they were getting together. Oh, he's not even the leader. Miles Davis sideways in the middle of the pack. Hold on to it.
Woo, Trafari sideways, and he still goes to block the top.
And he can't go. He tried going back down there, Armani. He couldn't do it. Now he's stuck on the top with Diego Roldan.
Yeah, Ada Walker, he was begging Connor, this dude, calm down.
Telling Connor Trafari to calm down, please.
Yeah, that's never gonna work. Nope, I can't say that.
There's a problem with some of these blocks. I mean, you're even seeing it kind of right here. You cause too big of a block too late. I mean, yeah, you don't cause a wreck, but you're actually going to cause the top line or whatever line you're blocking to potentially slow down because they're not expecting you to go up like that so suddenly. And that's why you're seeing that outside line. They were up front, and now they're swarming all the way to the back.
Yeah, it even checks you up, and they all either stack up because they hit you or they just slam the brakes.
Well, that's going on. Ethan Workman going for the lead there, holding it off against Aiden Walker. Aiden Robertson back to the bumper of Aiden Walker. And again, not making too much progress. While that's going on, that's James Thurston out of nowhere on that outside line, getting pushed by his old rival, Connor Trafari. If you have seen the day where these two would be working together.
Well, I was about to point that out. He's kind of came out of nowhere. He's been in the back most of the race, and here he is coming up towards the front. I'm hearing the 88
on the outside, trying to make something happen with Ethan Workman. And Thurston's on his way. Look at this. Aiden Robertson trying to block.
Well, I heard Robertson's not trying to block. He's trying to get clean air on his nose. He's asking Walker to move up a little bit on the corner entry, just so he can cool it down a little bit. But he can't do that now. They're 3 wide for the race lead.
Yeah, Thurston's on the move. Look at this. Incredible by James Thurston out of nowhere after crashing at the beginning of the race.
Can't get down.
We haven't heard Thurston's name at all throughout the day. At least I haven't, because I was too busy doing other things. But yeah, I mean, Thurston, not really known for, I feel like, for super speedway prowess. You got Hyder up there, Trafari, then you got other guys, but I feel like we don't talk about Thurston too much in these plate tracks.
He's usually not too flashy. He kind of rides around and just lets the wreck happen. Well, and he usually gets involved in it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Thurston caused 3 crashes in his duel and had to use a provisional to make the race entirely. So to say that his super speedway prowess is questionable is an understatement, but especially after crashing early on in this race, for him to be in this position, carrying that top line that's been struggling to carry all day long, is a remarkable feat.
Yeah, no one really other than the 9 car has been able to lead the outside line, but we are now. I mean, he does still have the number 9 on his car, so... They've fallen back to about the 3rd line.
They'll get back up there in time. Don't you worry. Again, Ethan Workman and Aiden Walker are just side by side, even. No one able to break them apart. Gabe Cazzola and Aiden Robertson are both given equal pushes.
There he goes. There he goes. Around in front of the field. Oh, man.
And that's damn near everybody.
No, it's not. That's like 4 cars.
Way more than 4, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna wreck you every week. So I'm gonna wreck you every week. You go to the garbage yard. That's gonna be you. That's gonna be you. It's gonna be trash.
All right.
Ethan Workman going around from the lead. We were talking about the pushes from Gabe Cazzola and Aiden Robertson. One bad push too many, and there goes the field. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, he tried to push on that right side quarter panel, and that just never works. Oh, Diego Roldan, he was having such a good race. And now his car pretty junked up.
Yeah, let's see here. Again, one bad push there. Aiden Robertson gives a bad push to Walker, and they just end up getting together. Aiden Walker is nearly going to come to a stop. I'm surprised that car didn't blow over with the way it was positioned. At the same time, Robertson goes up into Thurston. Corbin Collins has nowhere to go. Oh, Lars. Oh, no. Lars is in this. Chenoweth's in it. In that 45 machine. Big damage there for Stern and for Diego Roldan. The hood is off the car while the 48 slams on the brakes, trying to avoid hitting Corbin Collins. he actually did. Incredible stuff there from the 48. But yeah, a lot of guys get involved in this one. And never mind, right at the end, the 48 is going to run into Corbin Collins there as everyone's trying to avoid the carnage.
That's a shame.
It's nothing. The workman, man, innocent in all this. He's just holding his line on the bottom and
I hear my dog. It's
behind him took
sleeping.
pretty much. You got pit stops here, though.
And everyone's in. And with that, that's going to be Gabe Cazzola after causing a crash earlier in the race up in the lead. Remember at Atlanta last season, he was very aggressive on these super speedway type racing. Watch out for him as a sleeper pick. Might even be the main pick with how he's been running. But with that, everybody's in. Connor, what's going on pit road?
Alright, so we are with Jason Samito here in pit road. He is just a gas and go. He is full on gas and we are going.
Wow.
Most of these guys are no damage, just a gas and go.
Well, he can.
Is that all that's going on down there, Connor?
Connor.
That's everything.
Are you okay? Are you okay? You confirm my suspicion of where you are located in the world, but are you safe?
Everything is okay. We are in pit road.
He is in pit road, he says. Well, Connor, thank you so much for your incredible coverage. We'll hopefully see you soon.
What the
And
heck?
with that,
That's my last bit. So you guys have fun with the rest of this.
all right.
He said the quiet part, or he said the out loud part quietly. With
Gabe
audio.
Cazzola continues to have the lead of this race, but AJ Hyder was able to make up some spots on pit road, along with Aiden Arevalo, who's now back up here, along with the 92. Remember, he spun out on one of those restarts. He's back up here in 4th place.
Where is... Oh, Jafari's still on pit road.
We're getting that damage fixed.
Yeah, he got a little bit of damage from that accident that I'm sure he wants to work on. A lot of guys ended up getting damage in that accident just because of the nature of it being at the front of the field. You got guys smoking down pit
There
road
are
here.
67 left.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Okay, Rife still smoking on pit roads. Everyone's getting going here, trying to make sure they stay on the lead lap if they're able. And we're going to be having one to go this time by Gabe Cazzola and AJ Hyder.
Hyder's
Well,
kind of
guys,
been up
it's-
front, but he hasn't really been leading much, so pretty sure it'd be pretty refreshing for him to finally be at the front of the pack.
Yeah, well, since that first run, he hasn't really been trying to be up front, I don't think. With how these guys are being so aggressive, I'm not shocked that he's staying out of the way. But now, he has an opportunity to control the race, and he's going to take it here on this restart. Well, let's take a look at our picks here as we're approaching halfway. I know that Kane, that Armani's pick is going pretty nicely right now. 2nd place. Levi, where's Miles? Oh, Miles Davis is in 6th. Look at that.
Right there.
And
Yeah.
right behind him is my pick, Landon Warren. Look at that.
And Landon Warren has been caught up in like 4 wrecks.
Remind me, who was Connor's pick again?
I don't know if you picked.
He did pick. I forgot who he picked. He picked somebody. Maybe
They're
if I
probably
look-
out of the race by now.
Maybe it will ring a bell. I don't know. Well, I don't know off the top of my head. I'll be real with you. Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, I don't know who it is. Oh well.
We don't need to know. He was,
He'll probably say something in the chat.
he lived a great life, but I
He really
think he's
did.
dead.
Rest in peace. But now with that, now that the morning of our good friend Connor Berkey has come to an end, it's time to come back to what we're really here to see. More action. The second half of the ASCA 500 is about to commence. Gabe Cazzola and AJ Hyder are going to go at it here for the lead. As they're coming to the restart zone, let's go back racing here at the ASCA 500.
Well, let's hope it's cleaner this time, Will.
Well,
Pretty
Cazzo's just going to
disconnected.
clear the rest of the field.
Well, really
And the
disconnected.
bottom line, interesting enough, is the one that's disorganized this time. But Not like it really matters. I mean, they're going to clear the top easily.
Yeah, they are. A lot of
And
people down there.
Yeah, the top is almost gone now. My goodness.
Well, wait
Yeah, Miles
now. Wait
Davis.
1 second here, because once everyone starts getting packed up here on this outside line, they're going to be getting a big old push. James Thurston is going to be on his lonesome with Chris Lilly on the top.
Gabe Cazzola leading for the first time tonight with help from Aiden Arevalo. Areval's been up front for a decent bit of this race. He's not got, he did get to the race lead very, very early, but for the most part, it's been around that, 12th to 5th range. He's in second right now. Miles Davis, the African King, in 5th.
Yeah, outside line's trying to block both lines right now. They're seeing Hunter and Collier in the middle, and they're trying to block that while Eichelberry tries to block Thurston on the top. They all gotta get formatted up here and try to make something happen. Contact between Aiden Walker and James Thurston in the middle of 1 and 2.
I think instead of trying to get this third middle whole weird thing going, they should just get in one line. Get to the front first. Arevalo going for the race lead now with help from Hyder.
Well, there you
And
go.
he's not quite clear.
But that doesn't matter because now here comes the push from Robert Eichelberry and Landon Warren. Hunter and Collier trying to split the middle.
Watch out for this 0-1 car contact. He slid up, but he didn't get into anybody there.
Landon Warren moves up top there to cover off Trafari. Ballheist trying to get to Trafari's back bumper, and Thurston's dancing all over the track.
Whoa, Eichelberry really sideways in the middle of the trioval.
Well, that's going on. Arevalo trying to eke ahead there on Gabe Cazzola for the lead of the ASCA 500. Landon Warren leading the top with Trafari and Ballheist.
They just aren't quite connected right now.
Oh, Hyder sideways!
Saved it! What a save!
How did he save that?
Jesus Christ, that was awesome. We need a replay of that. That was crazy.
My goodness, Gabe
He
Cazzola
had that thing
continues to
all
lead.
yawed out. He had it all yawed out, sideways. Oh, in the wall, the 23.
Landon Warren into the fence right there. That's going to hold up Trafari as he falls in the grasp of his team owner, Chris Lilly. That's recovered well after getting involved in 2 accidents. Now, Aiden Arevalo is coming back with Hyder like nothing ever happened for the lead, while Jason Samito pushes Cazzola on the bottom.
Well, hopefully this time the 44 will about, kill himself and many others. Oh, big push from the 94, Smito.
What is Thurston doing? You seeing that? He's just going all over the place down these straightaways.
He's going where they aren't. Speedo was caught up in a crash early on. He's repaired that damage, but he hit the 54 actually. Him and the 54 got together on about lap 20, I think it was, that restart crash. And now they're trying to lead.
Is Arevalo clear? It's going to be close as they come across the start-finish line. Bad push there from Hyder's going to allow Cazzola back. There it is. Arevalo takes the lead.
I'm having deja vu. Whoa, big push.
Halfway this time by. Arevalo leads with a push from Cazzola. Now Hyder getting a push from Walker. Down the back straightaway, your 3 championship protagonists are 1, 2, 3 on the outside line.
Well, and Walker's got to be like, right now because he's in the position that he's been in 90% of the race. Second line on the outside, pushing the guy, leading the outside, and the race lead being everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, you're pushing Hyder, so I mean, like, it could be worse. I mean,
yeah, you could be
Hyder,
pushing
that.
Paul.
Yeah, you could be pushing Levi Light. Levi Light, that garbage driver who I'm gonna wreck every week, starting this Friday when we race in Mexico.
Yeah, where you were? Did you go to the racetrack? Did you scope out the Mexico oval?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna slash your tires before we even start practice.
Yeah, well, I fired the. I actually don't know if I could say that.
No, don't. Jesus Christ. But anyway, enough with Levi's just questionable language. Hyder's going for the lead there with the help from Aiden Walker. But so far,
hold on, the 15 is almost hits the outside wall. Things are getting crazy.
Yeah, they're getting really aggressive here, guys. It's getting really hectic out here as guys are hungry to get themselves in a good position. Longest green flag run in quite some time. And you're starting to feel it as these guys are trying to position themselves for the end of the race. Hyder to the inside takes the lead of the ASCA 500. Now it's Walker leading the top. But if it's anything that we've seen, he's going to back up that top a little bit and allow Revelo to have another shot. Not this time. He's going to the outside on Hyder for the lead.
I was going to say, he might need to, because that outside line, there's almost nothing there. You got to sell 4 cars, and then you got the third line of 2 cars on the outside. But other than that, I mean, I try to back up the outside line just to get some momentum, get some energy at the moment.
Well, Thurston jumped up there now, so it's 3 cars. These two pushing each other again. Who would have thought that?
Yeah, Thurston's getting aggressive right now, and look who's back up here. It's River Page, the 3 most aggressive guys all day. Thurston, Trafari, and River Page trying to make some happen.
44's got help from the 09. It's 3 wide for the lead, pretty much equal entering 1. Middle lane's falling back a little bit. Walker doesn't have the greatest of shoves from the 01.
This is exactly what Thurston needed. He needed 2 guys that are relentless with their pushes, that are willing to go over the edge, and are willing to stay even with the leader. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead into turn 3.
Yeah, but Hyder's got the advantage at the moment. He's about a car length ahead of Walker right now. He can actually slide up to the top if he wants to. Thurston's trying everything he can with Trafari as the pusher.
Yeah, Trafari's side drafting a lot. He is like practically dooring that middle lane. Look at Chris Lilly in the middle lane, about 4th in line. He's came up from the back to the front. He's been involved in quite a lot of wrecks tonight as the 01 jumps to the outside. Walker loses his health now. It falls back to River Page.
And this is great here for Hyder.
clear.
Hyder needs this. He wants these top 2 lines to not be working together at all, just working for their own selfish desires, to allow Hyder to hold on for this lead for just a little bit longer. Walker coming back with a little bit of side draft. Hunter and Pollier's coming in as well.
We've not seen how Thurston pushes tonight. We've seen how he leads the line. He's led a line pretty well, but we've not seen quite how he pushes. Look at Chris Lilly through the middle. Up in 6th place now. 6th to 5th.
Yeah, it's interesting here.
Yeah,
They don't seem as interested in pushing. As I say that, Walker with a big push from River Page. He takes the lead in the ASCA 500. River Page, after wrecking earlier on, is back up to the front.
It does not feel like we are only halfway through this race.
Oh my, fairly quick for how many cautions we've had.
Now it's Aiden Walker. Which lane do you block? Do you dare block those top 2 lines to protect the lead?
No, he's got help from Hyder right now.
Gotta give a lot of credit to these outside lines as well. Look how many cars they have compared to the bottom. Pretty much nothing. And here they are, competing for the lead.
You're gonna come up on a lap car here soon.
Well, I'll tell you there, Armani. It's that pretty much think about it like a bouncy ball, right? If you have too many people, it pushes you back out. Just because you have more guys on the bottom doesn't mean that you're automatically going to be quicker. Because all that momentum is causing checkups, and you're seeing it back there, that snake almost, that just checking up. These guys on these top 2 lines don't have to worry about that. They only have 4 guys, as Aremelo's going to shove the right rear up to River Page.
Yeah, that lap car got off the way.
Yeah, we might have a big checkup here, Gavin. At the moment, depends on how fast they can get by this lap car.
He already got off the way. He pulled like way to the bottom.
That's real.
Thank goodness. Now it's Dana Revelo leading the top line with River Page pushing, followed by Chris Lilly and Connor Trafari.
Well, big block. I don't know if that block was the right decision there. I don't think that Arevalo had as big of a run as he thought. Big stack up. The 9 gets shuffled out. That was an interesting decision there from the 93 car. I didn't like that. I think he should have stayed with the 44, but... Okay, River Page.
Well, if he can get back up there, then it'll be worth it, at least to protect his position. He does not want to get stuck on the bottom where he can't go anywhere. If he's going to get past, he at least wants to be on the top, and he is. We'll see if anything can happen here. He's trying to side draft Cazzola down the back straightaway with a push from Arevalo.
Thurston and them trying to create another outside line.
Interesting. Hyder did not go to the top, try to just keep Walker behind him. He actually decided to stay with Gabe Cazzola. I thought he'd try to pick up Walker, say, hey, man, we've been working good together. Yeah, obviously, Walker probably wants to lead the race, but, I mean, Hyder might have been like, hey, man, we've been working together. Let's just keep that going. And, no, he's just going to sit on the bottom
Maybe
and just
trying to
do that.
trying to just control the lanes, but I don't
By the way, so the sheriff at the Daytona Beach Sheriff's Office, in our group chat, just said some choice words for Mr. Christopher Lilly.
Oh, well,
Oh, God.
I'm going to assume we probably shouldn't share those lives, so let's not do that. Right now, we're going 3 wide for the lead again. Even all 3 rows. Hunter M. Collier up top. Walker on the in the middle with Hyder on the bottom.
The 94, it's like you're trying to side draft Trafari just a little bit. I believe that's Trafari. Yeah, no, that's not Trafari. That is Trafari. He's like trying to side draft him a little bit, just trying to pull that outside line or that middle line just a little bit. Well, I'd say side draft, but he's probably just swerving.
Well, that top lane is starting to fall apart now. Arevalo not getting Walker clear out to the race lead like I think he was hoping he would.
Revelo wants to take back the lead of this race, and you're seeing he's even blocking that top just a little bit, trying to make it happen, trying to get some cleaner on the nose as well. If he can push Walker up to the front, he already knows he's going to go down to the bottom to block Hyder. That'll give him his chance to try to go back for the lead. But Collier with a big push from Thurston.
Yeah, they got a huge run now on that outside line. Only 3 cars up there, and they're holding in with everyone else.
It's because of the guys who are at the top as well. I mean, the 15, the 96, and the 01. I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's got to be those 3.
Walker had a good run there. Did not get clear, though. The other one of them, they fall back on the straightaway, but they gain a lot of time there on the back stretch. Just in the corners of the straightaway, the front straightaway specifically, they get pulled back.
Lap car coming up. It's going to be the 92. We'll see if he gets out of the way. They're coming to the back stretch now. He can pull over if he wishes. And yes, he will do so. Thank you, 92. And it will continue to be Aiden Walker and Hyder side by side for the lead, either one giving an inch. But now River Page is ahead of Hunter M. Collier as Thurston abandoned ship.
And Arevalo looking to jump up there. Got back down.
Look at a little sideways.
He's got to fully commit. He wants to go up there, but he's got to fully commit to it. He can't do this half block, half not thing. It's going to cause a wreck.
Look at this. Hyder moves up high.
Looked like he almost got shuffled out by the 54.
Yeah, I think Cazzola gave him too big of a push there.
Yeah.
Now Spino back to help him. They shuffled Arevalo back to third in the line now.
And look at River Page on the outside, making some happen with a push from Collier and Ballheis. Really close stuff between the top 3 lines.
AJ Hyder kind of in the middle of both of those lanes. He gets back down to the full middle now with help from Walker. Ballheis blinking out a little bit.
Ooh, Revelo getting a little bit too close. Contact made. He's been all over the place the last few laps, kind of just swerving in that middle line, and hasn't really done anything yet. Almost contact again with the 24 as Hyder chops back down in front of Cazzola.
Well, I don't think he wants to be there. I think he wants to get down or wants to get up, but he's too scared to get 3 wide on the outside. There's not an opening for him to get down on the inside, so I think he's a little bit scared right now, kind of just waiting for his moment.
Right now, Hyder is very comfortable where he's at right now. I mean, this is somewhere he wanted to control this race. He's doing exactly that. He doesn't need to block every run that comes his way. He just needs to be put in a position where if he does lose the lead, he can quickly get it back. And throughout this entire run, he's been able to do exactly that, especially with the help from Gabe Cazzola, who's been giving great pushes after great pushes to defend every attack from Aiden Walker.
Revelo's still with that weird, you know, kind of movement. Wonder if he's overheating a little bit. We've seen a lot of overheating problems. I know it's blown up, but we've heard a lot of overheating problems. So that could be the case too. Trying to get like clean air on his front nose, so he doesn't blow up.
Now only 1 car on that outside line, the 24. I mean, he is trying everything, side drafting, trying to pinch everyone down just to keep pace. But I mean, 1 guy versus even just like 7, you can see how quickly he's falling in the back. He's gonna have to, slot in here soon.
And one thing I want to mention is look what's happening outside the top 10.
Walker
You have everybody that is just sitting back, relaxing, probably saving a bit of fuel and keeping their space from the back half of the pack or the front pack of the pack. They are not wanting to get anywhere involved in this.
There's still about 40 laps to go, so there's like no point.
But we have pit stops.
Yeah, I mean there is pit stops, but there's no point of being overly aggressive. So I'm with them.
Yep, there we go. Now back to 2.
Probably not for
long.
I wonder now. Page will probably find a way to make it 3 again.
I was gonna say with the 2 lanes now, I wonder if that's gonna just allow just kind of calm everyone down. Everyone's gonna be like, all right, it's only 2 lanes. Let's just relax for a little bit and just get to at least the next field window.
That makes me wonder if we're getting really close to the next fuel window, getting close to those pit stops. 'Cause it has calmed down here just a little bit. Walker goes up to block again.
So again, look at what second time that he's done that. Walker
Oh,
is more than willing
Revelo
to give
gets
up the
stacked up.
lead. And there goes a Revelo up top. He's trying to get back in. Trapari will give it to him. But that's going to open the door for Gabe Cazzola. Cazzola's been waiting for this moment for the last 20 laps to get free of that bubble on the inside line. Now Jason Semino's going to push AJ higher through turn 2.
Back in 54. Not the greatest of runs right now. Smino trying to help the 44 in that bottom lane's momentum.
Hey Armani, what was that thing about these guys calming down?
What are you talking about? When did I ever say that?
I said that.
I'm so sorry.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I-
Why would
I-
I say something so foolish? Yeah, Levi. It was Levi. You know, the guy who I'm going to wreck every Friday.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and the
Yeah,
guy
I'm
that's going to be behind me every race.
But now it's even for the lead. Here comes Gabe Cazzola, trying to take back the lead of the ASCA 500, trying to get around AJ Hyder.
Quite clear.
Not quite enough. I mean, the outside line just doesn't have the energy, I
Oh,
think, for the 54 to clear. Maybe they could get a couple good pushes down this back straightaway, and then they could get the job done. But, I mean, especially through these corners, you just can't do it.
There
Even
it is.
Walker, he's like, there it is.
Hey, clear.
Out. Yeah, Walker, he just said, go, Gabe, go! Basically telling the 54, get out the way, I want to lead this line.
So now Revelo back to the point. Walker again. Revelo got sideways just a few laps ago. He held onto his car. We've seen a lot of close calls here on this run, but we yet to have a crash.
I am so impressed with Gabe Cazzola here tonight. We've seen great performances from him before, but nothing like this in his rookie campaign. Here at the ASCA 500, he has shown to be one of the more controlling forces of trying to win this race, like a Walker, like a Hyder, hell, even like an Arevalo at times. He's doing a really good job right now. He's an absolute threat to win this race.
The thing about Hyder as well is like he seems like he's fine with, you know, he's just fine with being on the bottom as of late. He's not trying to get to the top, he's not trying to get to the middle. He's like, you know what, even if I'm the second or third car, as long as I'm on the bottom, he thinks that's probably going to be the key to winning this race.
They'll equal on that outside line with Walker. Yeah.
Aiden Walker
Is
eking
this-
ahead down into turn 1. Cazzola coming back.
Is this the year we finally see Hyder win the 500? I mean, he's been up front the entire
Oh, absolutely not.
He's stayed clean the entire night. I mean, there's no way he gets taken out again in the closing lap. There's no way.
Oh, Levi, I'll tell you this much. We still have 40 laps to go. As we're coming up to it now, there's still a lot of time for things to go wrong. But if there's anything for certain, this is by far AJ's best ASCA 500 performance in his career. This is his 8th attempt at the race. So if there's anything to look forward to when it comes to him winning this race, it's this one.
Still leading. Walker still not clear. Miles Davis in the back blinking.
And like
I missed the
Armani
race.
said, and like you guys were saying earlier, I mean, these guys are finally calming down a little bit. I know Armani's going to deny it, but he mentioned it. These guys are finally starting to settle down just
I
a
never
bit.
said that.
While
What
Thurston's
is Thurston doing?
Thurston's doing that
Jesus
thing again
Christ.
where he's just whipping his ass around the track for some reason.
He's just warming the tires
Gavin,
up.
you use those words purposely.
Well, you know, obviously he used those words
where's our
purposely.
pit
It's like me
reporter?
referring to Connor Chafari as the leader of
oh.
Al Qaeda.
Where's our pit reporter? Well, if you remember from our last time we spoke, there's going to be a lot of trouble.
Mayhem.
Yeah, I don't think he's with us anymore. I'm being for real.
I think we've lost
Bro's
Connor.
gone.
I think
We
he's
lost
dead.
Bro.
He's just dead.
He got recruited by a certain group of people for certain things.
You
And
need
it's
to
now
be
gone.
quiet. I know we're getting to a boring part of the race, but can you not? All right, here we go.
Boring. Do you not see what these guys are doing? They're going 3 wide, pushing each other all over the place. You got Thurston weaving and banging and blobbing and booming.
Yeah, I think I see a car upside down in the catch fence right now.
Well,
So they're just lying.
since we don't have a lot going on, let's go on board here with Connor Trafari.
Diego. You okay?
We're being asked to go to Hyder. Go to Hyder you want, go to Hyder we shall.
Out of Miles Davis. Yeah, for a king. Please go to Miles. I want to see who's about me. I want to see where it says who I like got me right now. Monster.
He's almost really got the back end stepping out a little bit going through the trial, but I think a lot of these guys are.
It's only 3
I don't
cars
want-
in middle lane now. I think it's getting close to pit stop time. I think we're getting time to where all the money's made.
Yeah, well, we're on lap 83, so yeah, we got less than 40 to go. I imagine these guys are going to get ready for possibly their final stop of the day.
Yeah, but let me see where Levi Light got, Miles Davis pregnant. Just
Well,
once.
whatever the
And
hell
Arevalo-
that was.
Whoa,
but anyway,
What?
whatever the hell that was. But now Aiden Arevalo takes the lead of the ASCA 500. Hunter M. Collier and Connor Trafori making it happen on the outside line. But remember, when
that's
it does come to pit strategy, remember what happened in the truck race on Friday? We had a big crash on pit road that caused a blockade. We'll see if these guys fare any better as we're approaching the final pit stop of the day.
And don't do what I did, speed by 40 miles an hour, getting on a pit road and get a 40-second hold.
Yeah, it's your trash, garbage. I'm going to wreck you on Friday.
At least I was in the race, dickhead.
I was in Orlando.
And look what
I thought
we're
you were
seeing
next,
here.
though.
Connor Trafari, Hunter M. Collier, all by themselves, are going to go up to the lead of the race.
Wow.
Look at this
They
one from the
actually made that
60
work.
car back there. The 60 and 26 are coming through the field.
Yeah, look at this. Everyone checking up on that inside line, preparing for pit stops. Not Garrett White and not Previn Vajaykumar.
No takers this time. But
Look
we got
at
a lot of
this
guys getting down
speed.
though. I think they're taking this time to get track position for when they do pit. I think the inside's pitting this time. I think
Well-
they're gonna try and stay out one more lap.
Yeah, because what's going on is this inside line, they're saving gas, trying to go as long as they can before stopping so they can take less gas. Not Garrett A. White, though. He's going up to the front with Previn Vajaykumar and Dawkins behind him.
Well, we've seen this in the Real Cup series before, where a lot of faster guys will get up there to force others to not fuel save to their advantage. I mean,
96
we're
he's gonna be
reports they're
pitting.
Yeah, they are pitting this time.
Well, let's see the drama unfold. Final pit stops coming up. What will we see? No one. He lied.
Nope, it was the lie.
All right.
And Garrett White
Well, I'm
takes
hearing-
the lead of the ASCA 500.
Now I'm hearing 88 and 89,
Yeah, 89,
possibly.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about there, guys. They're trying to extend as long as they can. Now, Garrett's leading the race after being outside the top 20 all day. He's going to check this whole inside lineup.
The pace has dropped tremendously. They're running 180 on this inside line.
Look at what we're seeing. Everyone getting checked up. Garrett is holding everyone up.
Hyder says hand on the window. He's pitting this time. Arevalo also. Chris Lilly. Good couple guys that are saying they're pitting this time. So we'll see if they actually beat it this time.
They do. Here we go.
Got one guy pitting from the outside. Lock up.
Trafari
Big
locking
lock
up.
up.
Oh, the
Oh,
24.
24.
Really?
Oh,
He almost brake checks the 09. He's going to be caught for speeding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we definitely
he
have a few
is
people
not.
that have sped on pit road. River Page came in hot.
Yep. So definitely the 24. was speeding. I think the 9 may have been speeding. The 9's taking tires and just sliding them.
And
So now we have
guys
these 4
taking
cars.
tires here. I'm shocked about the tire call, but here we go.
We did see a lot of guys starting to get a little bit loose. I wonder if the tire wear is a little bit of a factor in this race. They did go quite a long run on those tires.
Travari leading the pack off of pit road with Aiden Arevalo and then Aiden Walker. It's side by side between Shenworth and AJ Hyder. Who will give in?
More pit stops. I don't think anyone sped this time. A lot of lockups from this group, though.
And that's the rest of the pack there coming in. Now it's going to be them against the guys on pit road. Who will take the lead of the ASCA 500 when this is all said and done? We're about to find out.
Four was 100% caught speeding.
Oh, man.
He's still on pit
I mean,
road.
take a look at
He's
this
now
front four.
getting
I mean,
out.
they're pretty well organized here. They did a really good job coming off pit road together, and it looks, I mean, just look at them, how organized they are. Kind of in cells right now. You see 4 cells of this front pack kind of broken up, but I imagine, you know, as we get closer and closer to, you know, the end of this race, in the next few laps, these guys are going to start bunching up together again.
Hey, Armani, take a look at this. River Page leading the guys off pit road. These guys are not organized at all. They're going to get swallowed whole here. Here they come.
Yeah, I mean, look at them there. Like, I mean, you got what? I don't even see 2 cars together. I mean, they're all, like, separated by 1
Yeah,
each.
and they're sitting in the middle of the track, you know, like the real Cup guys do. They're going to cause a huge wreck. Or they should cause a huge wreck. Please cause a huge wreck.
And nope. Travari around the outside. He's going to take the lead and immediately go to the inside. Open the door for Aiden Arevalo.
Look at this run that this whole other group
Oh,
has,
my
though.
God.
This other group is a huge run. Arevalo gonna get to the race lead.
Everyone just trying to find their place in the line in this pack.
Big loose out. Oh, this is the 9 car. He just went from first to like 6th or 7th. No. Oh my God.
You're awful. Yeah, but now Aiden Arevalo leads the race. Aiden Walker right behind him. Here comes Hunter M. Collier with a push from Corbin Collins, trying to take the lead of the race.
Corbin's been up front quite a decent bit this race. He's not been the greatest though, but he's been up front. Things could go his way tonight. Well, now with Hyder's nose clean after the final round of pit stops, hopefully nothing will go wrong. And that was a big stuff from the 01 to the 09.
Yeah, the 09 kind of came up a little bit too late, and at that point, looked like the 01 had a little bit of a run, and then he decided, you know what, I'm just going to push him, and then he's going to go to the bottom.
Yeah, he's going to go for the race lead.
Yeah,
Walker,
first time
I thought
today-
Walker was going to help him, but he's just back out and let both of those guys line.
Yeah, first time today, Hunter's been up front. There's someone in the chat that's losing their mind right now because he's been cheering him on all night long. Hunter M. Collier takes the lead of the ASCA 500, but for how long? As here comes Shensworth giving a push to Corbin Collins.
Who the fuck
Yeah,
is Pug player? And why is he spamming 6-7? Because I said 6 or 7. Hurt Pug player.
Collins on the outside with a push from Shedworth. Well, that's going to be Arevalo pushing the 0-1 of Collier.
Shedworth has had an impressive night tonight. I'm pretty sure he's a
Or
rookie,
Shedworth,
right?
I'm sorry. Saying Shedworth.
Oh. You said the entire race.
I was saying Shedworth for a little bit. My bad. Anyway. Collier eking ahead, coming out of turn 2. Collins giving a push from Shedworth down the back straightaway. Thurston on Shedworth's back bumper.
Arevalo needs to push that Dill's Diner car to the lead. Corbin not quite clear yet, though. He needs a little bit. He needs to get back connected with the 45. He's falling back to him to get connected. Big push on corner exit. Got a little bit loose. Oh my God, Gabe Cazzola. Whoa! Gabe Cazzola forcing it 3 middle on the 49 car.
Yeah, well, that's showing you exactly what you were looking for. Gabe Cazzola is definitely somebody you need to watch out for as a winner of this race. He's getting aggressive, trying to make his way through the field.
He did lead for a decent bit on that last run. Got shuffled back in the pit stop.
And we got more guys coming in. A lot of these guys lost the pack through the pit stops. They're starting to come back in. Like Garrett White, like Chris Lilly, Clinton McDonald, River Page. They're all coming back up into this. And look
49
at
told his
this.
own.
Look at the 49. He's making it work on the
Yeah.
outside as he hits the wall.
Maybe not anymore. He's still holding on fairly decent to just be by himself.
Yeah, what the hell is in that machine? Oh,
Number
he gets squeezed.
45. Throwing a block. Corbin gets clear to the race lead now.
What is up with this 45? He is
What?
just driving through these lanes like it's nothing.
Yeah, they put something in that machine. Someone check in on that. Well, that's going on. Lars Chenoweth's going back for the lead for the first time since the first half of the race with pushing from James Thurston.
He's in a
Let's
good
see how this
point.
pans out. Thurston with a huge
Thurston.
jump. He's going to dive down to the inside. I just realized Thurston's driving a Toyota now.
Yeah, he is. Got a new paint scheme that looks a lot better. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Out of shape goes Lars Chenoweth. He'll get knocked down the line by Gabe Cazola. Now Gabe's got the outside all to himself. Here comes Gabe back for the lead.
From Eichleberry. Eichleberry's been in a few crashes tonight, but he's found himself up front here late.
Coxman spreads Thurston as they're going up to the
Oh
top.
my
On the block
God.
just a little bit, try to stall that line.
He's given this 54 car some questionable
Whoa!
shoves.
Jeez!
And he's about wrecked him about 4 times already.
Doesn't look like it's going to stop him, though. Gabe continuing to try to make something happen. Here comes lap traffic. It's 2 of them.
We'll see where they go. They're side by side right now.
Interesting.
That's for Jake Yamar and Robertson. And
They're
they're
just
blocking.
gonna- oh,
they're
no,
going to
they're
move
gonna
high.
get
There they go.
outside.
Good stuff.
Collins is all over the place.
God, Jesus, that was close. Whoa, Cazola!
Come on the wall.
Yeah, Gabe's all over the place.
These pushes from Eichleberry are absolutely terrible. This is going to cause a big wreck.
Thurston up the block.
Oh, there we go.
Gabe's going to have to give him a shot that opens the door for Corbin Collins to go back for the lead with a push from Duncans.
It's an interesting block. I don't know quite why he blocked it. He had the inside covered off, and there wasn't much of a run. Now that outside lane, though, has more momentum with help from these 2 lap cars.
Corbin
Revelo's
Collins has
looking-
got the lead back of the ASCA 500 for how long, though? Because Gabe's giving a hell of a shot to James Thurston to push him across the line.
He's been able to push really well tonight. He's not taking the pushes too well, but Eichleberry's not pushing very well, to be fair. Oh, man. 49 moving up just a little bit.
Yes. Hang on to her, boys.
And we're coming
See, a lot
up
of
here
guys
on a
get
big
loose.
pack here, guys. That's 4 guys strong, led by Aiden Smith.
Like we've seen a lot of cars get out of hand, and is handling really that much of a factor here in this race? I mean, we've
Well,
seen
the track temp, let's take a little peek here. We can get an idea of what we're working with here. We're working with about a 91-degree racetrack, which is a lot lower than before when we started with 116. So it shouldn't be an issue anymore. These guys are just pushing so
Oh
hard.
man!
Whoa,
But
Vijay
oh my
Kumar!
God! The 60 is an idiot. He gets turned around. No caution right now. And there's the caution.
And there it is.
Vijay
He's a
Kumar
lap
just
down.
yeah,
What
Vijay
was he
Kumar is having an
thinking?
issue or something because he just straight lined up into one of the lead lap cars and he started blinking. But Pravin Vijay Kumar wrecks as a lap car and brings out the caution.
Good run we had there. Yeah, he just went straight into Page, phased through Page, and then got turned by another lap car.
Phase through page.
And Page gets the wave around now.
Yeah, so he was blinking that whole time. He goes up into the 45 and then across into the 24 page. I feel like he might have had a black screen or something. Because
He's still on the track. Gotten
Yeah.
off.
there might be an issue. Yeah. Fortunately, all of our lead lap cars avoided this accident. It was just Pravin. We'll get an onboard look here and see what his wheel was doing during all this. We can probably get a better idea of what happened based on that. Yeah, I mean, his wheel he's just stopped turning.
His wheel came disconnected? I think he
No,
just
his wheel didn't disconnect. He still had control of it. He just stopped turning.
Oh.
He didn't. He just decided turning wasn't important.
strange.
And that has changed everything about this
It's
race.
Netanyahu paid him off.
Now,
These
we're going to
ra-
have a 20-lap dash to decide the winner of the ASCA 500.
Already 20 laps.
Corbin Collins leads this race. I want to remind everybody who Corbin Collins is. He's been here since season 7, and he has had many opportunities to win an ASCA race. He was leading the season 7 race at Talladega on the last lap. One bad block and one bad overcorrect sent him flying into the air and not being able to finish the race. And remember Auto Club last season holding off Aiden Walker until the very last second where he ran out of fuel. He's going to make sure he doesn't run out of fuel this time. He brings up the pit road. Gabe Cazzola doesn't. Gabe Cazzola with the pit strategy move to take back the lead.
You know, this is where we would have our pit reporter, but
Yeah.
I think he's got
recipes.
yeah, recipe.
Man, we're gonna have to have a morning, a moment of silence for him. Next race. What even is next race?
Next
Mexico.
race is going to
Yeah,
be
Mexico, you know where I wreck you? Yeah, you know I'm gonna wreck you like 10 times.
Yeah, wreck you.
Arevalo first off pit road. I lied. Never mind. That is going to be the 45 of Shenneworth. Two drivers stayed out on the racetrack, that being Gabe Cazzola and Miles Davis.
I mean, Gabe Cazzola had the track position. Miles Davis wanted the track position. It's just a matter of if they could make it now. Because they did have about 40 to 30 still on that run. I think they could save enough,
I
but
think that's the idea. You don't fully
It's just
top
gonna come out
off. You
overtime.
just come in, get what you need, and then work on getting the rest of it from there. I do want to say,
Oh, so we got an
in the
update
chat,
on so shout out to Jacob Mitchell.
Yeah,
I'm here.
bro, your internet's kind of dying right now, Armani.
No, it's
But,
not my internet,
you know,
it's my mic. Anyway,
but
so
yeah,
update from Jacob Mitchell. Province PC crashed.
Nice.
yeah. I find it weird that it didn't like drop him though. Like he didn't lose upload packet loss. He just fucking wrecked.
Well, it is how it is. We're coming here to lap 100, and we'll be coming back with exactly 20 laps to go. Let's take a look at our picks here again. Miles Davis was your pick, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, look at
the
that. He's
African
sitting in
king.
second. He's sitting pretty hefty in second. That's going to be for Armani's pick, AJ Hyder. He's sitting fifth. And my pick, Landon Warren, is in eighth. Look at that.
I always knew that Miles Davis would win. I love my black.
I can't wait for him to crash. It's going to be really
Are you,
funny
okay,
when he
okay,
crashes.
racist. It's just because he's black, racist. Racist.
I can't wait for this to be your last broadcast. I'm already ready. I'm already preparing like the essay that Chris is about to put in the board chat. Be like, do not let him back in.
Yeah, you know we're not going to listen to that.
Well, I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Why would you do
I'm
that?
sure Chris Lee loves me. I bet he's watching the broadcast right now. Chris, if you're watching the broadcast right now, you should join up in here and tell me how great I'm doing. I've only said 2 questionable things since he's told me to stop saying questionable things. That's a new record.
I'm sure it is. All right, chat. 20 laps to go in the ASCA 500. Go ahead and put your picks in the chat. We got 50 of you, so I better see a lot of you putting your picks in there. You've seen a lot of guys up front today. You've seen a lot of guys crashing today. Who you feeling as we're coming here to what could be the final restart?
Oh my god. You know what? I want Miles Davis to win it. But I'm going to say that AJ Hyder is finally going to get it done. He's kept his car clean. He's executed the pit stops. He's led the laps. And he's going to lead the most important lap here tonight, and that's the last lap.
Well, I'll tell you what. We got 50. We got 50 of y'all in here. I'm seeing a lot of AJ. I'm seeing a lot of AJ in the chat. I'm seeing a bit of Miles Davis too.
I knew it, my king, the African king from
All right,
Sri Lanka.
well, we'll see if your African king can win the biggest race of the season. Gabe Kazola, Miles Davis, 20 to go in the ASCA 500 to the restart zone. Green flags back in the air.
Oh, big
Inside
wheel
line
spin.
gets big jump for the 54. He is going to clear them by a couple car lengths. You have to back it up a bit, make sure that he doesn't get swallowed up by the energy. No, it's just that. He's going to go low. Now he's going to go high. Now he's going to go back low heading into turn number 1.
Oh, bit of a stack up on the bottom. Miles Davis has help from one of his best buds, and Aiden Revelo. They are butt buddies.
According to you, it's going to be Miles Davis and Aiden Revelo on the outside with Aiden Walker right behind him. Even between the top 2 lines as Miles Davis ekes ahead to the lead.
Let's go Miles! He clears himself at the bottom. He's got help from Cazzola now. Now the 09 is getting pushed by Aiden Walker. Walker's been doing a lot of pushing tonight.
As we're coming
You see
around here.
Thurston up. Thurston in the back trying to get a third line going, but he quickly slots back in line.
I mean, you're going to have to at this point, as that's going to be a bit of a jerk there from Gabe Cazzola trying to get on that back bumper. That's going to let Revelo go to the outside with a push there from Walker.
Miles, a little sideways.
Goes Miles.
Yeah, he got a little bit loose there in the middle of the corner. That's how aggressive this has gotten.
Walker getting sideways too.
In the corner. Once
And
that,
everyone
Davis! Oh no!
There goes your king. Big crash down the back straightaway.
A lot of
And
these guys.
no caution?
No, there's a caution. There is
Okay, I was about to say, I didn't see
caution.
that. I didn't
Gabe
see that.
Cazzola. And just like that, Gabe Cazzola's hunt for the ASCA 500 isn't over, but it's gotten a lot harder.
Yeah, a lot of these guys got away from this fairly clean. I mean, they're not clean, but they can definitely fix this up. Miles Davis is not out of this.
Yeah.
Revelo's not out of this. Cazzola's not out of this by any means. I don't think that crash took anyone out.
See, I'm looking
Just
at the
aggressive
replay. Yeah,
pushing.
just a bad push from Gabe Cazzola.
Yeah, I mean, they
Yeah,
were
Walker
just getting so
got
aggressive.
loose. Yeah, it was bound to happen. He pushed on that right side again. We've seen that a couple times tonight, especially in these Xfinity cards, like the card tomorrow. You can't push on the right side quarter panel without causing a wreck.
I mean, besides Arevalo, Davis, and Cazzola, I don't think anyone else got damaged. And even then, like, their damage doesn't look to be that
barely
bad.
damaged. Yeah, they've only really got visual arrow damage, not anything to hurt them performance-wise. Miles Davis actually kept going straight. He didn't even spin out. He kept going. Same with, no, Cazzola. No, Cazzola did keep going straight. Arevalo was the only one to actually fully spin around.
I'm hearing, like, some guys worried about damage. I hear Walker's trying to figure out about
Cazzola is
damage.
leading
Jafari.
right now. I don't know why he's leading. I don't know if he's supposed to be leading. But he is the leader of this group for some reason.
Oh, but Jetkamar's back. Well, yeah, I mean, I will say most of these wrecks, they look big, but when you dive into it, not a lot of guys have really had, like, you know, race-ending incidents. I mean, even Miles Davis, who's coming on the pit road, I mean, like, he should have a salvageable finish. Like, we've had, I mean, I guess you could call that a kind of a big one. It just, you know, like a lot of cars got involved, but I mean, they weren't really affected that bad.
Only 3 cars involved. I think we're still yet to see the worst. I think it's going to be like Dega last year, where we didn't have a big one, and the whole field was left, and then there was like a 25-car crash coming to the finish.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know how Cazzola has the lead. Let me watch that again. I mean, clearly he got it. I mean, according to iRacing, but I have no idea how he has them.
I can't wait for Chris Lilly to force me to make one of those Kyle Larson apology videos where, like, I've said things that should never, ever be said. And
I hope they post on. I hope he posts.
I have to apologize.
So I'm watching the replay again. I mean, I don't know how Gabe. I mean, the caution must have came out right as he was getting turned, right as he was sideways. Because, I mean, just looking at it, looks like, honestly, it looks like Trafari should be the leader.
Is it saying Kazal? No.
Yeah, saying Gabe Cazola. I don't know how, but
I mean, it is based off the timing loop. It's not like real life where it's based off when the caution came out and it freezes the field. He is on the apron. I think he was just protesting. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's going on. But Gabe Cazola, it says,
Oh, he was given an EOL
yeah, there we
for
go.
causing the incident. So that puts the 45 of Lars to the race lead. And Lars has had a quiet night, but he has been up front for most of it. He's performed pretty well today. And look who's also up front. We were talking about him in the pre-race, Clinton McDonald, who won Atlanta earlier in the year. We were talking about how he could come up through the field and be a little bit of a sneak into victory lane. He's up front. We're gonna restart with 15 to go.
And Gavin is dead. I'm just
Yeah,
going
I
to
don't
assume
know where
that because,
Gavin's
he hasn't
brand
said
go.
anything.
He's probably dealing with Circle K things. He's discussing how like what should we discount the hot dogs as, because they're not getting sold because no one eats Circle K hot dogs.
I think he's going down to the 44 pit box because he wants to see if that Circle K machine will go to victory lane.
I think if he wins this race, Gavin should get in touch with the owner of Circle K and give out free slushies for a day.
I can support that.
Yeah, I can get behind this idea, mostly because I'm fat.
That's real. I haven't had a slushie in years. Here's some of the chat saying Diego's gonna win.
I never had a Circle Kirk.
I thought you just said something different. I'm glad you didn't.
I don't know what you thought I was gonna say, but we should probably not say it out loud.
We won't be saying it out loud. We are
I can't make any more insane remarks.
Yeah, you're already gonna get banned anyway.
I'm gonna be making a Kyle Larson apology video.
And it will be posted on the ASCA YouTube page.
One slur job away from being perma-banned.
Well, anyways,
Isn't
we're
everyone
about to go back green here. So we got Lars and Walker on this front row. Now, the bottom line has been the preferred line, but look at the guys on the top. You got Walker, you got Hyder up there, you got Thurston, you got the 49, you got a lot of fast guys on the top. So let's see how this affects the restarts. The green flag is in the air, and it barely affected it at all as Trafari just pushes the 45 away.
Yeah, and Walker immediately gets down to the bottom, so that top lane falls back pretty hard.
And you can see Hyder and Thurston, they're trying everything in their power. They're trying to push that 49 up front, but all they're doing is getting swallowed up by the bottom line. Here comes Walker. He's trying to peek to the outside. He's trying to see if the 49 can get up to him in time. Now he takes the risk and is looking for the reward, which is the race lead. Oh, the 94, hang on to her.
Yeah, he's peeking out. 9 pushing the 45. The 45 trying to stay in the race lead. The 49, we've not seen a whole lot from him tonight, but he was up front earlier in the race at that save. Don't know how well he's going to push here, Walker.
Trafari with the aggressive push for Lars. He's trying to clear the 93. Lars, he's going to stay on the bottom line for now. Here comes Thurston. He's trying to make the third line work on the outside.
Yeah, Thurston, River Page. Got a guy back up there, and that's Corbett Collins trying to get back up. Going to the third lane, but he's too far back. Chris Lilly up in the middle on the fourth row of the middle.
We haven't talked about Lilly since the beginning of the race when he was involved in those first 2 incidents. Now here he is in the middle of this pack, and he finally get his first win in what feels like forever.
His first win in the iRacing era and in forever. I don't. Did he win the racing for that?
Well, he's a 2-time champion.
I don't know.
Hey, that's what I hear.
Just look at this run coming from the 96. Here
Look
comes
at the
that
93.
outside.
He's trying to get clear in the middle lane.
He's not quite clear of that bottom. He's not quite clear of Lars.
He's not really clear of
3
anyone right
wide
now.
for the lead. Contact.
Huge push from Page.
I think they may have got into each other from the looks of it.
If they did, it
Stalled
looked
up
like it
third
was
lane.
netcode more than anything. Look at Trafari just trying to give a big shot to Lars on the inside. Walker's going to side draft a little bit along with the 49. He's going to try to reel him back in as they head down the back straightaway.
I have a feeling something big's about to happen. That 44 trying to push that 49 back up front to keep the middle lane's momentum going. Revelo trying to come back from the front. He's on the third line. It's all getting stacked. Look at this. Everybody. The whole field's pretty much 3 wide right now.
Here we go, coming across the start-finish line. About 12 laps to go in this race. Look at Lars. He looked like he was trying to get clear of the 93, but just couldn't do it. Now they're side-by-side once again. And I think this is the most cars I've seen in this top line all race.
Yeah, the entire field is 3x3. The 24 keeps looking like he's peeking up to try and make it 4 wide. I don't know if he's just trying to get air on his nose. The 9 really sideways trying to push that 45. Man, if I'm Walker, I want to get clear to the lead before anything crazy happens, because it is about to go down. They're about to have the big one.
Page gets just a little bit. Everyone stays good for now. Looks like Page is still in the wall just a bit.
They got back.
Close into the wall.
Around.
Crashing in the back. Shit is out.
Oh, Wayne and Kennedy hard into the inside wall.
And I imagine that everyone just took a big sigh of relief, because if that is what came out of it, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that happened at the back, so they got relatively lucky with what happened there. Here's what happened. It started with Collins. Okay, I think did he blow up? Hold on.
Well, let's see here.
I don't know. He slowed down quite dramatically all of the sudden. I don't think he blew up. He just slowed down really dramatically all of a sudden. I think he thought a Revelo was going to get in the wall and it spooked him. And so he got on the brakes to prepare, and instead he just got ran over from the 15 car.
Yeah.
And Cazzola just got turned from the 38. He went down to avoid it, and Kennedy was there. And that just caused a reaction there. And that took the 22 up. 54. Kennedy's out of this race. He just smacked the wall. We've not seen him at all tonight. But that's an unfortunate way to end him. The truck broadcaster. Poor Cazzola, man. He was up front, had a good shot to win this, caused a wreck. And
yeah, in the driver chat there, you even got some guys guys asking Corbin why he just randomly hit the brakes, and he's saying, yeah, he was just trying to avoid that crash, potential crash.
Yeah, and Revelo never got in the wall. He just got really close. It just spooked him, and you can't be spooked if it's 3 wide middle. You kind of just have to go with it. If there's a wreck in front of you, you're really not going to avoid it, especially when you're all over top of each other like that. You got a guy inches from you in the back. That's whoa. But if you got to get on the brakes at that speed and there's a wreck in front of you, you're pretty much caught up in it. So I'm not saying full throttle it like I did to get almost suspended, but you can't just slam the brake like that and expect everyone to be able to react in time.
Well, we're about to come up on less than 10 laps to go here in the ASCA 500, and if you thought that last stint was crazy, just wait till we go back green. Especially because we still got a lot of our big players up front, like your Hyders, your Trafaris, your Walkers, even these guys like Lars in the 49 car. And I think even race control is even anticipating that. They're trying to coach the drivers to what to do, but possibly on the last lap. Basically saying, don't run everyone over.
Yeah, don't. Let's not junk the entire field, please.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to.
Oh my God, you're alive.
Yeah, no, I had a bit of a situation at my store. I'll tell you about it later. But yeah.
Did you go? I thought I was gonna say, did you go try to find our pit reporter?
No, he's long gone, bro. He's long gone.
Fortunate, man. He was a great guy. It's all because he went to Connor Trafari's pit stall. It's a pretty exciting run there. It was really nice seeing the whole field 3 wide. Really fun to watch. Now I'm excited to see how this finish will play out because they're not gonna calm down. It's just gonna get more aggressive from here on out.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
we should have-
Especially when you have the guys up front like a Connor Trifari.
I heard him get a call again. I heard his ring.
Aiden Robertson doesn't seem to be happy with that caution. Jeremy Lewis is out of the race. Sounds like Collier's out of the race.
It's unfortunate. He's been
Thurston saying Duval.
good. Duval. You know, it started to look like an NR 2003 race there for a second, where the whole field was 3 wide. The only thing missing is the random flip from somebody lightly tapping someone on the door. It's been a pretty exciting second half of the race. The first half was pretty rough, a lot of crashes. It was still exciting, but this second half has been pretty good. A long green run, some pit stops.
Oh, that's going to change.
Yeah, now it's just full on balls to the walls. Just absolute insanity. Do we see a car go upside down? We saw a couple flips in the truck series, but those have blowovers. We didn't see a flip. We very rarely see flip in this car. But I'm saying that 93 car is going to end up on its roof before this thing's over with. That's what I'm trying to hint at here.
Well, with who's behind him, I wouldn't be too surprised.
We're going to be coming back here with 8 laps to go in the ASCA 500. It's all going to come down to the wire. Will we make it to the light? Probably not, but we'll see who can survive till then. It's going to be rookie Lars Chenoweth on the inside. Defending champion Aiden Walker on the outside. Let's see how they're going to settle it here in the final 8 laps of this race. Green flags back in the air.
Still
And the
kind of
bottom-
rough restart.
On the bottom line
Oh,
continues to get 149 to the 93, make a little bit of contact, but Walker does a little better job this time. I think the inside line spun the tires a little bit, and that's going to allow them to actually pull up to Lars a little quicker than usual.
Chris Lilly's going to hook up with his teammate there, AJ Hyder. We'll see if this can go anywhere. They can try to get to the third lane and lead that. Chris Lilly's not won in a long time. Gavin knows a lot of stats. When was the last time Chris Lilly won?
Chris Lilly won. There it is. We had a crash.
Oh my
down the
God! In
straightaway.
the middle.
No,
saved it.
everyone saved it.
Saved it.
The 01 just got toward everyone on the bottom.
But to answer your question, Levi, I believe if I remember correctly, it is season. I want to say.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Caught around to the back in the wall. He keeps it straight this time, though. I believe that was the 92.
Season
It was.
4
Anthony
Indianapolis is your answer right there. Season 4 Indianapolis.
Thanks. The last time he won was a crown jewel event. He's going for another one here. 9.
He's going to go for the inside.
Walker drops down to the bottom now. The 44 connected with the 9. Let's see what they can do. The 49 probably looking for a way to clear up. The 45, I'm shocked, has not made a move yet. We'll see how long he wakes back. He's not been paid. There he goes. He goes to the top lane immediately. Yeah, he's got the run down the back straightaway. A couple guys trying to make a third lane in the back. Stacked up. The 50 car now leading that outside with help from Eichelberry.
That's Cortines. That's the first time this guy's been up front all race long. As Kenoweth's going to take back the lead as we're coming up on 6 laps to go.
See, everyone's
Oh, whoa.
Page gets stored by Huckleberry. Almost gets into
Arevalo.
Arevalo puts the 81 into the wall.
Christ. A lot of near crashes here. They all held on to it, though. That outside lane only has 2 cars in it, not going anywhere. 3
that's how you
teammates
know.
hooked up on that middle.
That's how you know these guys are getting ruthless. They're putting everything on the line for the ASCA 500. Here comes Aiden Walker outside.
Makes it around.
They save it again.
Oh, no, they saved it. Jesus
His blinking
Christ, guys.
saved him. The blinking saved him.
Yeah, because he had spun, and then he was originally back. Now Walker back out to the front. He
And
gets
now
clear
he's
to the
gonna
bottom.
block Trifari.
No, hold on to it. Not yet.
He's got
Big shot
connection
coming
to
out of
45. Got a little bit squirrely.
We
Now
got
see
3 uprise cars on the outside line along with Thurston. Here comes Page. He's going to try to make a third line most likely. Nope. He settles in the middle.
Now 5 laps to go.
Collier with a big block on the 19.
We'll see when Uprise tries to go for it here.
Yeah, well, they got
Chris
3 of
Lilly
them up
obviously
there. They can
probably
do
the
a
most
lot.
hungry.
Walker's going to block Uprise. That's going to open the door for Lars down low with the 49 of Dawkins.
How squirrely everyone is. Oh my goodness, look at Collier. He is
Contact.
sideways.
This is getting insane. The 49 pushing the 45. Lars. Could
can't
he
keep
win? I
doing
believe
this.
this is his first start.
They can't keep
Oh,
doing
he's
this for
trying to
long.
block his third lane. I don't know where he was blocking. He went to the middle. Nobody's in the middle there.
They'll be coming up to
Walker's
4
gotta run.
laps to go.
Now it's going to be
Walker's
Aiden
got help.
Walker up ahead with a push from Trafari with Hyder behind. If Trafari can clear Smith right here, but Smith's going to block that line down low.
I'm shocked the 9 didn't make a move to the outside. I feel like they could have. Those 3 could have made a move to the outside and easily got around him. Played it a little bit more smart here, though. Now there goes the 96
Sixth
truck to
person.
the outside.
He's going to make this third line.
Well, there it is. Big
Everyone
ball.
is
whoa.
sideways.
Walker about gets turned. Here comes the run from the 9 again, side by side for the lead.
You'd think this is a
Got help
rally
from
race
Page
with
up
these
there.
back ends stepping out.
As we're
They're
coming
pushing
up
on
here
full
on
ranks
3
now.
laps to go in the ASCA 500. Aiden Walker has held them off so far. But here comes Connor Trafari.
Those Uprise cars, they can't move along with Chris Lilly now. They've been blocked. He's been blocked out, so it's now just 2.
The 44
just
and the
one.
45 door each other just a little bit. Thurston's doing everything he can. Look at this third line. 4 cars to Eichelberry, Page,
Whoa,
Revelo,
whoa.
Thurston leading the charge.
Big block
Getting
from Walker
close.
here.
Getting real close. Here comes Lars Chenoweth once again. Now to the inside. They're on Aiden Walker.
2.5
Big
laps to
run.
go.
Big run coming from the 45 here. That outside lane still a little bit disconnected. River Page cannot get to the back bumper of the 96 like Thurston would like. Coming up on 2 laps to go. Oh, he's looking to the outside. Walker's going to take the 2 to go.
And now it's
Gavin,
all in the
what was-
money. Can we make it back to the white flag to settle this race?
Clear to the bottom.
Gavin, when was the
Page.
last time your defending ASCA champion won the ASCA 500?
That would be never. It has never happened before.
Could he be the first to do it down the back straightaway? Lilly, a little bit of contact. This 2. Whoa!
How are they controlling this?
It's getting
This
too
is
close
the
for comfort,
closest we've
boys.
seen a wrecking.
That's going to open the
Oh,
door
the
for Trafari
96
up top.
contact.
3
Contact
wide
with
all
Chris
the way
Lilly.
through. As we're coming up on the
Will
last
they make
lap.
it?
Page in the wall.
No, it's Davis.
No, he
they
can't.
go in the back. It doesn't come out. White flag. Side by side for the race lead.
It's going to be Walker versus Chenoweth to decide it. No competition from the third line.
Third lane's gone, but now those 3 Uprise cars are connected back up again. They could go to the third lane if they wish. There's no one above them to block them.
Gafari might have
see
to
if they
back
do
up a
that.
little bit if he's going to do it. I don't know. If is he going to push the 93? Is he going to try to take it for himself? They're content right now with that top line.
Whoa!
Going into turn 3 for the final time. Rookie Lars Chenoweth on the inside. Aiden Walker on the outside, the defending champion. Who's it going to be out of 4? They're making contact. Side by side, coming to the flag. Lars Chenoweth, Aiden Walker coming to the line. It's going to be a photo finish.
Walker!
Aiden
Huge
Walker
wreck.
wins the ASCA 500.
Huge crash. The 44 upside down in the catch fence.
Oh my
What a
God.
finish. What a race.
Incredible stuff from everybody. Aiden Walker continuing to build himself a legacy. Wins his championship in his rookie year and comes back and wins the ASCA 500.
By 12 100ths of a second.
Man, once those Uprise cars got separated, Chris Lilly got shuffled out, and I think that hurt the 9 car. I think he was going to go for it. He did go for it, but he didn't have the help that he wanted to because Lilly got disconnected.
Oh, he's happy
And
about
once that
this one.
happened-
He's tearing apart the dirt.
I mean, Piter didn't go with him either. I don't know why.
That's the way to start your title defense.
Yeah, he'll start the title defense in first. He ended last season in first. He'll start the new year off in first.
He's still burning it down.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be running this car anytime soon. I don't think this chassis, this engine, I don't think this is getting reused. He's going to blow this thing up. They're going to have to put new tires on this thing. He's going to blow the tires out.
I don't know how this engine's still going.
What a finish, man. That was exciting. Everyone
Great.
was there till the last second. The pack did not fly apart until the very end.
Oh, there's the engine.
Yeah, there it went.
What a finish. The top 3 separated by less than a tenth.
It's like last year. Last year we had the same, not same finish, but a really close finish. So, what a way to kick off the year. What an exciting way to kick off the year. I don't know where Gavin is.
I don't know, but I feel like should we just read off the finishing results while Gavin is dying?
Yeah, you could do the first 20. I'll do the next 20.
So here are your results for the ASCA 500. Aiden Walker, your defending champion, gets the win. First time in ASCA history, the defending champ wins the ASCA 500. Lars Chenoweth, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Sorry.
Oh, here's Gavin.
I had to make one more little call. With that, let's take a look at.
Okay, yeah, do your job.
There we go.
Do your job.
We do have our finishing results here after an incredible night of action here at the ASCA 500. One to remember, Aiden Walker, defending champion, continues his prowess by winning the ASCA 500 in his second attempt. Lars Chenoweth's going to come home second in his rookie start. Incredible stuff there. AJ Hyder, once again, so close to winning that final crown he needs. He'll have to try again next season. And Zaynins Cartinez came back late to finish fourth. Clinton McDonald started dead last tonight, comes home fifth. Connor Trafari in sixth. That's going to be James Thurston, Hunter M. Collier, Jeremy Lewis, and Chris Lilly rounding out the top 10. Going on to the rest of the field now, we have Jason Sumito, Aiden Arevalo, Logan Soli, Gabe Cazola, and River Page in the top 15, followed by Robert Eccleberry, Garrett White, Miles Davis, Diego Roldan, and Landon Warren rounding out the top 20. Going into the top 30 now, we got Julian Dawkins Jr., followed by Anthony Sharps, then Corbin Collins, and Bryce Demen. Then it will be Aiden Robertson, Dimitri Mundros, Aiden Smith, Pravin Vijaykumar, Connor Balheis, and Wayne A. Kennedy. And rounding out the rest of the field, we got Donald Stern, Ethan Workman, Caden Rife, John Michael Dunnigan, Fidel Fabian, Noah Heron, followed by Elijah Innes, Daniel Botting, Derek Shaver, and Kayola Hankins, rounding out the field for the 9th annual ASCA 500. And with that, you guys already know what it's time to do. It's time to go on over to Santa's Workshop for our post-race coverage for the first time this season. And, oh, well, let's get things underway with Aiden Walker, finishing the season off strong last season with a championship, continuing your prowess here tonight with your first ASCA 500 triumph. How does it feel to win this race after being up front all day?
Feels pretty good. A little bit worried with the, with the wreck on the backstretch because I thought I might have gotten damaged, which would have cost me my position I was in over these final restarts and things, which wasn't great tying it over Lars, but I just can't thank AJ and Connor enough. They both are really good pushers and things. AJ finished the job right there at the end there. It might have been a little bit closer, but with AJ, again, it finished the job there, so can't thank them enough. Thank you, Aiden Revelo, for working with me too. Me and him were in the VC the entire night. I guess the entire night, yeah. So I just can't believe it.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, you're already sitting with one win pretty so far this season. With the momentum you've been building since Auto Club last season, how many more wins can we expect?
Oh no, I feel like I've I'm pretty confident about Mexico next week. So we'll see how that goes. That pretty much should be the complete momentum setter. Daytona, yes, it's a big thing. But I mean, it can easily go either way. So we'll see how next week goes. Hopefully, we can keep this momentum that I've had since March, pretty much ever since the playoffs started last season, because I finished in top 5 every race last season. So at the end of the season, not every race. That's pretty much just AJ at that point, besides New Hampshire. But yeah, really happy with how it went. I guess I gotta thank my sponsors: Hyperco Coils, Lively's Custom Diecast, Cognitive Company, Blue Line Tennessee. I'm gonna thank Aiden one more time. Hi, Aiden. I got. Again, I couldn't have really done much without him, so.
I'll get Aiden in here.
I think that's all I gotta thank. Oh wait, I gotta thank
Aiden. Hey.
Hi, Aiden.
Aiden,
Man.
this is Aiden.
Hi.
Arevalo.
No, Aiden,
Hey, guys.
this is Aiden. No, this is Aiden.
Aiden and Aiden.
Aiden.
Aiden. Why did you wreck?
Which
Why did you
Aiden?
wreck Aiden? Aiden. Why did you wreck?
I didn't wreck him.
Which Aiden? Yeah, no, Aiden didn't wreck. Aiden wrecked.
I know Aiden didn't wreck Aiden. Aiden wrecked Aiden.
I'm done with
Aiden,
you.
Aiden.
Both of you out. Both of you. No, both of you out. That's race winner Aiden Walker for everybody. Wins the championship and comes back around to win the ASCA 500. I'm interested to talk to this man now. Lars, get on in here. First start at ASCA, dominates the day up front, but one spot short. First off, how do I pronounce your last name?
Chenoweth.
Chenoweth.
Holy
You
crap!
know what?
How old are you?
You know what? Actually, I wasn't that far off. Chenoweth. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, well, Lars, first off, we don't know who you are, but guy comes in here, leads a ton of laps, is controlling the race, and it's just a few hundredths of a second short from winning the whole deal. Was there anything else you could have done differently to win this race?
I don't know. I had some opportunities near the end to go outside. Didn't take them. I thought my chances were better on the bottom. It is what it is. I'm happy with second. Just a bit disappointed that I couldn't get the job done.
And with that, I mean, are we going to be seeing you more often? Or are you going to be trying to go for it? Because if you have the same pace you had tonight at other tracks, you might be looking at some wins here before long.
Yeah, I'm normally really fast at the cookie cutters. Hopefully I can get a win at Vegas, Homestead, tracks like those. I think I'm going to be competitive.
Well, viewers, get used to this person right here, Lars Chenoweth, looking like the next big thing. Second place here in the ASCA 500. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And with that, we had a triumphant victory, a rookie sensation, and yet another heartbreak for AJ Hyder. AJ, did you think this was the year?
It was looking like it, but first off, I'm just glad I was there at the end. That I didn't have like some catastrophic failure with 10 to go like last season. But yeah, I was glad I was there at the end. I'm not too bummed out about it. We were fast all day, led a decent chunk of the race. It was just being at the right place at the right time, and just how this last lap is. I was really banking on them wrecking in front of me and trying to sneak my way through, but it just didn't happen there. Well, it's a decent attempt, I guess, but it's all for naught.
Well, let's move on here to the other 19 races we got coming up. Obviously, you're one of the favorites to go at it. But now we have Aiden Walker already with a win. Do you expect him to be a challenge again this season?
I mean, they're all going to be a challenge. We got new guys, too. They look fast as hell, and I'm ready. I'm so ready. Like, I love it. I love the competition. I just love competing in this league so much, like more than anything on this game. It's so fun for me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to Mexico. I'm ready to compete.
All right, he's ready to compete. And you know what I'm ready for, AJ?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm ready for you to thank your sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Let's just say, Gavin Graham.
Yeah.
About this little business partnership that we have.
Mm-hmm.
What are your initial opinions on it so far?
Well, dude, I'm saying we got a ton of TV time today.
With all that TV time, how about
TV time today.
Now, I want to thank everyone at Circle K.
Everyone
for allowing me to,
from the minimum wage workers to the fat executives. I want to thank everybody for my $3 meal deal. 4
Absolutely.
for 4.
Absolutely.
All right, well, I'll leave you to it there, AJ. We'll see you at Mexico, where you'll surely be a competitor for the victory. Congratulations on 3rd place.
All right. Thanks, guys.
And boys, that's another ASCA 500 in the books. Chris Lilly, Jeremy Lewis, Snav, McAnally. Then we had Michael Carbajal. That one guy I genuinely forgot the name of because he showed up to one race, won the ASCA 500, and then disappeared off the face of the planet. Then we had that one guy that I also am forgetting his name because I literally remembered it earlier, Christian Viscani. And now, Aiden Walker. Oh, final thoughts after tonight, fellas?
It was a good race, but now I'm gonna have to hire a PR manager to get Chris Lilly.
Yeah,
to
I
keep
think
Goddamn right
done.
you are.
Yeah, you're done,
Well,
bro.
lucky for you, Levi Live. Lucky for you, there's a certain person in the broadcast
Jacob
booth.
Mitchell. Jacob Mitchell. There's an
Everyone
opening.
can listen.
Back in here.
Lucky for Levi Live. Lucky for you, there's somebody that is next week is graduating with his master's in PR. So.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's
look
awesome!
at
But
you.
everyone gets to hear Chris Lilly give me a big scolding here for making several terrorist jokes.
Several?
Yes. Don't do that. Or else I'm gonna have you quartered.
I don't. Yep. All right. Then I'll
Well.
go. Oh no, I can't say that. I can't say that. I have a great
Welcome.
response.
All
but
right.
I can't say
Enough
it.
of that. Enough of that. It's time to end the show. After 120 laps of action here tonight, the 9th annual ASCA 500, me personally, that was one of the best ones, especially towards the end. But now we move on to Mexico next week, where these guys are going to be going crazy all over again. Both truck racing and cup racing in Mexico, one on the road course, one on the oval. Get ready Friday night, guys, for truck racing at the Mexico Oval, followed by Cup Series action on Monday. We'll see you guys then, and thank you all for another incredible race.